Where's Robbie? Robbie's with Ronaldo.
So listen, we're outside the hotel of Al Riyadh. They're taking on Al Nassr today. Big game. One of the biggest games of the season.
I don't know where Robbie is. You know them right there. I don't know he's not having vibes like us. Let's be honest. If he was dancing like us, he would have slipped his disc by now.
Hi Fight fans and welcome to DR Sports. Tonight we are locked in and ready for the grudge match that everyone's talking for. Yes, it's Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn, a rerun of their father's fight all those years ago. I think it was early 90s. With me to go through this and watch along and discuss every jab, left hook, right hand. We've got a star-studded panel. To my far left, we've got Jigs in the building.
What's happening? Yeah, thanks for having me. Good to be
And my
back
co-host to my left is my boy James Toon in the building, fresh off Leeds. Fantastic promotion to the Premier League. Be up yourself. He's repping his Leeds top, man.
Well, Leeds United the other day got promoted to the Premier League, and today Eubank Jr. is getting promoted into Eubank Senior because this is his coming out party. This is the redemption arc. He's going to be fighting Canelo soon. It's all falling into place, and it's a big night of boxing, so thanks for having me here once again.
Well said. And to my right, last but not least, Mr. Robbie from AFTV in the building. He's here. He's a big fight fan. He's also looking forward to this fight. Robbie, we'll start with you, man. Give us your thoughts on this big night tonight.
I think I'm with James, that at the moment I'm sort of erring towards Eubank. Just because Eubank, more experienced fighters, fought at that level. I mean, I'm looking at Benn. He's not really fought at this level with this amount of crowd and hype and that. I don't think he's ever experienced this yet. So how's he going to react to that? How's his emotions going to be? I know the reason why I'm giving him a chance is the whole weight loss thing, right? Because that takes a lot out of you as a fighter. You've got to drain that weight down. And Eubanks didn't make the weight initially. That's not a good sign. Even though people are saying it's only point whatever it is, he still didn't make it. That means, to me, that's even worse because that shows that he's really, really struggled and just still hasn't made it. So that's a bad sign. Yeah. But if he's sort of overcome that, I'd expect him to win. Chisori looks like a cowboy there, isn't it?
He loves a cowboy hat.
Some people would say he is a cowboy. But anyway, we won't go into that. Jigs, we've not heard your initial thoughts. You've heard what Robbie and James have had to say. Your initial thoughts. And obviously we're going to talk about this in more detail. But your early thoughts.
So I thought that I was more Eubank's going to win. And then I actually saw Conor Benn. I was speaking to him before the fight. I think I told you a few
he's name dropping. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Come on, tell us.
I was asking him about the fight. It was just before it got announced. I looked into the guy's eyes and I said, how do you think the fight's going to go? And when you just look into a guy's eyes and you just know that a guy's going to win, I think he's going to win. I think he's actually going to do what he thinks he's going to do. I think it's his time. I think he's going to just go in there and just punch a man's head off.
Wow.
But in all fairness, did you look into Eubank's eyes? Might have seen a similar thing coming out of those eyes right there.
No, but you can only comment on what you've seen.
Could have, but I genuinely reckon. I don't think Eubank's going to be able to keep a man like that off him for long enough.
Do you think Benn has the power to stop him though? Because we've seen when he moved up to 154,
Absolutely.
He's been struggled in his last couple of fights. No knockouts.
I saw Eubank get stopped by Liam Smith. He's not a big banger.
Yeah, but you could argue that he was weight
Let me pull you up there. Does he have to stop him? I mean, a lot of people saying that. Does he have to? He might outwork him.
Yeah.
He could very well outwork him, but most likely you would lean to the fact that it would become a late stoppage in that case. I don't think he's going to outclass Eubank for 12 rounds. I think Eubank is the technically superior boxer. I think Conor Benn's advantages comes in his explosiveness, in his energy, in his youth. I think that's where he needs to make it count earlier on in the fight, and he could drain Eubank. And obviously with the weight cut that you spoke about, and the most alarming part of that weight cut for me is the rehydration clause today, where he had to weigh in again at like 169 pounds or whatever it was, just under 170. That is where is going to become a bit of a problem because you're not just draining
made
your
that, though,
body of fluids. He
Yeah,
did make it,
yeah.
But you're not just draining your body of fluids, you're draining your brain of fluids. And that is where things could get dangerous for Eubank. But I don't see him getting outclassed for 12 rounds. I think he has the better skills. And if he can keep him at range, if he can use his long jab and keep him at bay, I think later on in the fight you will see it pay dividends. But the first few rounds are dangerous.
I feel like that's what a boxing guy would say. That's what you'd think would happen. I just feel like Conor Benn is willing to take one to give one, and if he catches Eubank, it's a long day.
But
I think
he might walk into a strong shot from
little
Eubank.
uppercut and that, but Eubank doesn't have power like that. He's never been that guy. He's a flurry guy, innit? He can hit you 4 or 5 times and maybe stop you with a flurry, but he's not got the knockout power. Can you remember a time that you've seen Eubank knock a guy out with like 1 punch power?
Yes.
Who gone?
Avni Yildirim when he did the Super Six.
Okay.
Brilliant
Okay, yeah,
left hook.
okay, yeah.
And at that time, Avni Yildirim was half
Undefeated,
decent.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
That was a long time ago.
7 years ago.
But I was just answering the
Yeah,
question.
no,
I have seen
correct.
him put
Yeah,
man
yeah,
out.
And those are heavier fighters. Conor Benn is a lot smaller of a fighter. Is that Billy Joe Saunders?
Billy
there
Joe
in the
Saunders,
sauna?
eh?
Yeah,
Who's he having a pop out?
probably Eubank.
Apparently he was watching the gloves get wrapped.
Yeah,
in
that's right.
Eubank's, in Eubank's
It's
side.
not like Billy Joe to get caught up in some kind of...
He looks weighty though.
He's such a calm man.
looks
you know what? He's
weighty.
arguing with Chris Eubank's manager. I think it's called Napa, isn't it?
Look how weighty he is.
He needs to get himself down to
He's
that,
a
but
big
he's about to
boy.
get
Is he still
banged up
fighting?
by Billy.
Nah, if he was trying to do a comeback, but it didn't ever
I don't
materialize.
think he'll have the discipline for a comeback.
No,
Very
not
good
since
fighter,
the
though.
Canelo
Very.
fight. But yeah,
Well, he
as I was
beat Eubank,
saying,
didn't
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
That was back in 2014.
that was an arguable one. You know, a lot of
It
people
was.
say if that fight carried on an extra 3-4 rounds, it was going in Eubank's favour. And actually, in that fight, you saw what Eubank Sr. was doing in his corner. He wasn't actually very helpful to Eubank Jr. at all. Which brings the question: is Eubank Sr. now being in Eubank Jr.'s corner? How do you think that is going to affect the
Well,
fight?
we don't know
Do
if
you
he'll be in
see
the
that?
corner.
He's going to be in the corner. He was walking out of him in the car. He's walking in, Eubank Sr. He's not just going to sit in the background. If he's there to be part of the show. He's
gonna give him
going
a
to be
lift,
in the
innit?
corner.
That's
you
gonna
think he'll give
I
him a
think
lift?
that'd give Eubanks a lift, innit?
100%. What, your dad's there?
Yeah, that's gonna give him a lift,
100%.
man.
What? That's going to give him an extra 10% minimum.
I knew he'd be there, man. All that hype we're chatting about.
I
this,
thought so, but I was
knew
thinking
he was gonna
It
be
did,
there.
it did surprise me, I must
He's a
admit.
stubborn guy. He's a stubborn
come.
guy.
Oh, but before that, people, I mean, listen, that one's in the future, but we're watching a fight right now. Anthony Yarde versus Lyndon Arthur. Shaping up to be a decent fight so far. They've both had their
that round
moments.
3?
Yeah. Lyndon Arthur is he's known for his good jab, but Anthony Yarde at the moment is on the attack, stalking, looking to land big overhand rights. He's also going to the body.
Good body shot.
Yeah.
But yeah, this could be a good fight. I
Come
mean,
on, Anthony Yarde, man. That's our guy,
there's
man.
another
is.
Arsenal man there, isn't it?
Arsenal guy. Been down to, and so have you, innit? We've been down watching
Yeah,
training
yeah,
before
yeah.
and stuff
Few
like
times. I'm
that.
also
and a really cool guy as well.
I'm also, I wouldn't say like friends, but an associate of his manager, Tunde.
Tunde.
Oh, God.
Me and Tunde.
Him and Tunde on
quite
the
Pad
often,
must
yeah.
be a good watch.
Yes, yeah.
Them two are
All good
serious.
shot. He's looking good, Yarde, so far.
Looking
He's
sharp.
looking sharp.
But
He's
you
very
know,
skilled.
Lyndon Arthur is dangerous, and he's a bigger guy, isn't he?
Yeah. And of course, the light
tall,
heavyweight
isn't he?
division in this country is stacked with talent, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got these two, you've got Joshua Buatsi, you've got Callum Smith.
Li-
Of course,
Lin-
you've got Ben Whitaker, who we
good
saw last weekend, looked really good. So,
Lyndon Arthur doesn't throw his right enough for me.
I know
He
he's got a
throws his
very
jab
good
well,
jab.
but he needs to throw the right, man. Get that right involved. He never throws it. Okay, look, there we go.
Do you know
He
who,
didn't land though.
can anyone tell me who Lyndon Arthur's last fight was against?
I don't know.
I'll help you guys
I'm
out.
trying to think of it.
You know him? Well, you should know him. His last fight was against Liam Cameron, who Ben Whitaker beat.
What was it?
And that was a good fight, actually. I mean, Lyndon Arthur won, but Liam Cameron did push him all the way.
I mean, Whitaker took him apart last week.
He
innit?
did. He did.
Took him apart.
What do you make of this? What do you make of Lyndon so far, James?
So
'Cause I
far,
know
I
you,
think-
beforehand you were sceptical that this fight would go a few rounds. He's in.
Well, no. I said, listen, I want to
Come
get.
on.
I said,
said
let's.
he's gonna
I said,
get
let's
smoked in
knock
2
it.
rounds.
I know. I said, smoke him in 2 rounds so we can get to the main event. But it's currently 9:10, and even if this fight does end now, it'll probably be 10:30 until we see the ring walk anyway.
But
Those
is he
are a
doing
few
better
things.
than what you thought?
But yeah, no. Listen, he's holding his own well in there.
got
I
a
want to
very good
see. a little bit more from Yarde when he's getting closer. He's closing the distance well. He's pushing him back a bit, but I'm not really seeing him let enough combinations go for my liking. I'd like to see him use the body a little bit more as we pan over to Nigel Benn, taking a little interview. I mean, he would have probably got the job done by this point in the fight already. But it's shaping up into a good fight, man. Early few rounds. I think they're both feeling each other out, and we'll just have to wait and see how it unfolds.
And I was also going to ask you, James, we watched it earlier, just before we came on air. Liam Smith versus Aaron McKenna.
Yeah, our boy McKenna. We saw him last year in York Hall. We interviewed him, and actually was.
Didn't we interview him in the Nike store? Was it JD Sports?
We interviewed him in JD Sports,
yeah.
And then and then I interviewed his trainer and his coach and stuff on the night. So we went there, and even though it was York Hall and there was bigger fights there, he actually had the biggest support by a country mile, and he was one of the earlier fights. To see him step up like this against Liam Smith and absolutely dominate him in the manner he did is phenomenal. And you can look at two sides of that. You can look at Liam Smith. Is he completely finished now? Does he need to retire? And Aaron McKenna stepping up on a big stage like this. You spoke about Conor Benn, obviously not fighting to this kind of level before this many viewership. That's big viewership and big eyeballs for Aaron McKenna to live up to, and he certainly did it today against one of Eubank's former
That was a
opponents,
big upset. That was a big upset.
Huge upset. And listen, he's a really down-to-earth guy. He's got great support behind him, a great fan base, and he is someone who could really be built into a huge star.
Yeah.
You see it with some people from Ireland, UK.
Oh,
you can get
good
a
shots
big
there by
following
Lyndon.
behind you.
Yarde looks sharp.
But Lyndon had a good little.
And he was very
three-punch
composed
combination.
today as well. That's what
He was. He won.
very
Let's
composed.
face it, he won easy.
It wasn't, but he wasn't overcommitting. Like, he had Liam Smith beaten, but he wasn't there just trying to step on it and rush the knockout. It was a very
controlled
controlled,
fight, yeah, it
measured
was.
performance. And
Yeah, he did
to
really
say
Is
well.
that it for
Composure
Liam
above his
Smith
ears.
now? Is that a few different?
Well, it probably is, but you know what fighters are like. There's no way. he's
Well,
gonna
I say
retire.
that is that it will. For 5 years' time, he'll still be fighting,
It wasn't so much that he lost as well, Robbie. It's the manner of the defeat. He lost pretty much every round.
and he was expected to win that,
He
wasn't
was, and he got dropped quite heavily
Lyndon
as well by a
Arthur's
body
jab
shot
is
in the
insane.
11th. He got dropped by a body shot in the 11th, and I thought to be fair to Liam Smith though, he's always been tough, and he took his punishment, and he did try and fight back as well in the 12th, but
He knows how to bite down in his gum shield.
yeah, but he was well beaten, and yeah, you're right. He should really retire. I mean, he's 36 years old. He's lost his last two fights now. If you remember, he got stopped by Chris Eubank in the fight before this.
Bad
now he's
stop
been
as well.
well beaten. No, yeah, that was but he wasn't stopped tonight. But he was well beaten, well beaten. So that remains to be seen.
It's a good matchup this year,
Yeah, this is. I was saying
Arthur's
to
got
Robbie,
a
man,
solid
don't
Yarde's
sleep on
looking a bit-
Lyndon. He's
Yarde's looking a bit slow though, man.
Lyndon Arthur puts me off though because he always looks scared.
Oh, good shot,
he just
Ryan.
took a big
That's
shot.
just his face.
He just looks like a scared man. It just puts
a
me
big
off because
shot.
you don't expect him to be able to jab the way he does. He just looks
Yeah,
scared.
he's getting caught now.
He's getting caught with that left
God,
hook.
yeah.
isn't he?
This is me. Is Yarde's jab quite slow, man? It is a bit slow.
Oh, and
again.
again, he's
It looks a
finding
bit
a home for that
laboured
left
the
hook.
way he's throwing it. Like he's
But
carrying
to be
too
fair
much
to
muscle.
Lyndon, he took the shots well.
Yeah.
He didn't crumble like he did in the second
Anthony
fight.
Yarde wipes his nose a lot when he boxes. It's like a random, you
Yeah,
have like
it's
some
like-
people have random things.
Video
It's like
Idiosyncrasy.
Tyson.
It's just-
Tyson Fury does that all the time.
He does
man.
it a lot, man.
Yeah.
A little twitch sort
Yeah.
of idiosyncrasy thing.
Yeah, I used to see when I was learning to fight for the first time, did a bit of kickboxing and stuff.
Jab.
I was used to see Tyson Fury wiping his nose and stuff, so I thought that was just what you were meant to do. So I was always doing that in the gym, and then someone was like, "What the heck are you doing, man? What are you doing?" Just hitting pads,
I think
wiping my
Anthony
nose.
Yarde now he's starting to
Oh,
find
It was a good shot by Arthur.
Wow.
he's starting
he
to
held
find
that
the
well,
range
you
a
know.
little bit now, isn't he?
Who's that?
Side to what?
Yarde started to find the range.
Yeah. But he's getting caught with that jab a lot, though.
But
It's
Lyndon-
like breaking the guard.
Lyndon is
Going through the guard. That left hook, though, I want to see that again because that looked like it
Lyndon
wobbled him a little
is
bit.
done.
yeah. But you got Yarde in front though, right?
So far,
Yeah,
yeah.
he is a yard in front. We have
The
fun.
one-liners.
We
so
have
This man's got jokes.
more
So
lines
tell
than
us a
your
little bit
local
about
Wetherspoons,
Leeds, man,
mate.
while we're waiting for the round to start. You must be so excited.
Now you're talking my
Back in the
language.
Premiership.
Yeah, I'm more than excited, mate. I can't stand the championship, to be honest with you.
You lot are too big for the Championship.
Everyone says it's a great league, mate. Everyone like, oh, it's such a great league. It's such pure, amazing football. When you're actually in there and you have to watch it for
hard
16
graft,
years of your life.
It's hard to come up.
Mate, half of the teams are just so poor quality this year. Like, aside from the top 3 teams, us, Burnley and Sheffield United, there was such a huge drop-off to the point we're playing teams like Oxford to get promoted who have under half our points tally at that point in the season. That is just
I mean,
ridiculous.
you went
And
up in
they're
style, innit?
mid-table.
The game I saw the other day. 6-0,
Yeah, we did
innit?
go up 6-0, and it's the first time we've actually made it comfortable and easy for ourselves. We usually choke at that point in the year, but
Question.
Yeah?
So you guys are what, 3 points behind Burnley with a game in hand, right?
Yeah.
If I'm incorrect. Better goal difference.
Yeah.
So, does it actually matter now if you win it or not? Do you care about winning it or you're back in the Prem? It doesn't matter.
Promotion is the most important thing. I'm not going to lose any sleep over finishing second, but of course, I'd love to finish on 100 points and win the league.
what's the
Burnley won
money?
today 5-0. They beat QPR.
Yeah,
They
away
did,
as
but
well.
their goal difference is a long shot behind us.
What's the money difference between first and second? Is it a big money difference?
Negligible. We have enough money. The money will come from our ownership and that kind of stuff. You're not going to make
That
much
Red
more
Bull
money from that.
sponsorship now.
Yeah, that Red Bull sponsorship
Oh, have you
doing
lot got
us
good- have you
nicely.
lot got good ownership now.
We've got the San Francisco 49ers who have got a few pennies, and I'm sure they will never want to fall back to the championship again because
think
they
they'll
didn't
invest?
buy us
But
for
the
that.
big question
Yeah, they
is,
should
the
do.
big you've seen how poor the teams that come up from the
Oh, no, we're cooking
Do
them.
you think
no,
you'll-
no. Top
Buck the
6.
train?
Easy top
you
6.
think
I'm
you'll buck the
easy
train?
top 6.
six?
Top
Easy
six?
Top
Oh,
6.
get out of
come
here.
on, yeah.
Top
Easy
6?
top
Be
six.
serious now.
I'm
Hey,
being
you taking too many
serious.
jabs
I'm
in the
being
gym, man.
serious. It's
Top
too,
6?
Easy top 6.
You mean bottom 6?
Mate, look, if clubs
Above who?
like Forest and Villa can make a run like that, so can we, man.
What, in your first
Brentford,
year back?
Manchester State-
Come on, let's be
yeah, of
serious.
course,
No
man.
chance.
If we
Yeah, having
scratch
a
the
laugh,
cash,
man.
we're
No
the one
chance.
club in there who can actually get promoted, and that's not even biased
Shouldn't
at
you
this point.
be-
That have
shouldn't
the
you be-
infrastructure
shouldn't
to
you be
spend and
saying-
back it.
No, what you're on about? Nottingham Forest spent Pierre bread.
I
when they
said
came
the
up.
only ones out of the teams that got promoted or in the
okay.
championship
Oh, good
that can
job by
currently
Linden,
build
yeah.
it,
You
that
can't-
have
you're
the
not getting-
infrastructure
you're
to
Look
build
at
You're
the
not even getting top
players
10.
that Tottenham and Man United have got, and look where they are.
Yeah.
And you're going to get
They've
top
got,
6.
yeah, they've got who? Jed Spence playing for them, who couldn't even get a kick in for us last year. So, let's look at some of the players that they've actually got out there. Who's their best player this year? Leeds boy Archie Gray. So you want to
He's
talk
not their
about
best
Tottenham
player.
Hotspur and the
Not their best
players
player.
they
They've
have?
got-
Spencer's been better than
Well, you could put him and Bergvall out there who have been balling out for them, but, Spurs ain't
Look
really
at the
had too
players
much else
those
going
teams
on.
have got and where they are. You're going to get top 6.
Well, look where Forest were before they built their run. They got Chris Wood up front.
built.
Who's
They've
going to
had to
score your
build over a
goal?
couple
Yeah, we
of
could build
seasons.
it, I'm saying.
Who's going to score the goal?
No, you just said next
Who's
season
going to
top
score the
6.
goals? I don't know. We haven't signed them yet. We're going to sign someone, mate. We're going to sign some big players.
non-
You're getting a bit carried away
Patrick
now. If
Bamford.
I was you,
Nah.
just look for survival next year.
that's right.
That survive the first year, then after that you can start
It's
to build.
Ben
Listen,
Whittaker
man,
there.
I'm not
and-
telling
and-
you what I want. I'm telling you what's going to happen.
And the smart thing to do for Leeds
you
is
can,
not to
you can
buy
all laugh
too
it
many
in.
players.
You'll
You've got
just
to buy a
see.
little
Yeah.
4 players.
No, yeah, we need to buy 4 or 5
Not too
30
many.
million pound players.
Oh,
4 or
It's a good
5 is
shot
too
there.
many to
no,
switch up.
4 or 5 30 million pound players.
I
Top
think
draw
he's taking
players.
it.
Oh,
4 or
that
5
jab.
isn't too many to switch up. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, right? Say what you want about Linden.
promoted side.
His jab, he's got one of the best jabs in this country
Yeah, he's
as
solid.
a boxer. That jab is phenomenal.
Hamza
He's better than
Shirad's
the
got a
NHS,
solid jab
mate.
as well.
Yeah.
Adam Azim's got a solid jab.
Yeah.
Who else has got a solid jab in
Ben Whittaker's jab last week was
That
good.
Yeah,
is
he's
a
good boxer,
beautiful
very good
stadium.
boxer.
But I've seen Linden Arthur win fights through just the jab
just
alone.
the jab. He
Yeah.
beat, the first fight he beat him with just the jab, innit?
There he is.
Yes,
You
come
know,
on, the
Eubank.
boy, man.
A fully rehydrated Eubank, or so we think.
Well, it's not fully rehydrated. He had to do the rehydration clause.
And then after that, he's
When-
had to drink.
so-
more.
so-
he's had time
Once he
to
You know the
rehydrate
rehydration
now.
clause? When could he start sort of eating and drinking
So I think
properly?
they weigh in again
10
this
o'clock.
morning.
This morning, yeah.
So after
10
that,
o'clock.
After that,
oh,
you
so
can do
he
what you want.
could be back to normal
Yeah,
now.
but not really because you still need a night to rehydrate and sleep on it and everything. It's not ideal to have 9 hours before the fight where you can rehydrate.
Yeah, but him coming in at 170 is not like mad dehydrated for him.
No, but usually he would be coming in at least 4 or 5 pounds over that at that point in the day.
He said he normally rehydrates to up to 14
174.
pounds.
But apparently they're saying that
And he
before
only
that
had
he
10.
said about £10, so he switched to like, I don't know.
No, so I'll tell you what happened. So he missed the weight, yeah? The weight of this fight was set for 160. He came in about half an ounce over, which is the equivalent to like a AAA battery, so it's minimal. But he spent so much time trying to make the weight. Obviously, that depletes you for a start. Then the way the rehydration clause is that the very next morning, I think it's till 10 o'clock in the morning, you have to be no higher than £10 over 160. So he came in at 169.4. Conor Benn came in at 165. But Conor Benn was always going to make that anyway.
Yeah.
But like you guys said, he's had time now since 10 o'clock this morning, or even call it 11, to rehydrate till now. But then even then, you've got to be careful, because when you're rehydrating, you can't just put anything in your body. It
there's
has
a proper
to be
way of doing it.
But he does have a nutritionist, so I'm pretty sure he's done all the right things.
Yeah, they're making a lot of money.
Did you
so
see
should
it?
have.
Super Chat here, Kelechi Secret. He says, guys, what are your all-time boxing dream matches? Dream matches, or is that matches that have been had?
Yeah.
My
That's,
dream match is
Tell
something
him
I
to
can
send
make
another
up.
super chat.
Was
and
it dream
clarify.
match-up?
I think
maybe.
what he's asking is matches that are in the ether that you would like
Hypothetical.
to see.
I've got
Hypothetical
one
matches
that
you'd love to see.
I would have loved to see.
What's that?
Mike Tyson versus Ali.
No, I think he's talking current fighters.
Oh, is it? Not
No, I
like
don't
a
think
dream.
he is.
No,
I
no,
think
it's
he's
not.
talking
It's just
hypothetically.
all time.
I think Mike Tyson versus Ali. I would have loved to just see that.
Yeah, but
Just
what
to see-
Ali are you talking about? When they're in their primes, yeah?
Yeah, just prime.
Right, so
prime.
if they're in their primes, to me, Ali schools him.
yeah,
Well,
so,
Mike
so
Tyson
do I. But I
himself
just
would
love
say
to see
that.
it.
So,
I'd love to just see it. I just
You'd
love to
school
see
him,
that.
man.
I think so as well.
School him.
but I don't think Mike Tyson would even want to make that fight. I don't think he would want to fight. He has too much respect and love for
Marvin
it.
Hagler versus Mayweather.
Ooh,
That'd be a good fight.
that.
But then the weights are different, though, aren't they? Because
All right.
Sugar Ray Leonard versus
All right.
Mayweather.
Hearns
it's a bag boy.
versus Mayweather. Hearns
Well,
with the
I'd
big
go
shots.
for Tommy Hearns, man.
Yeah, so would I. Those
go for
fighters,
Tommy
man,
Hearns.
they were different class.
Old school guys.
I'd
innit?
go for Tommy Hearns.
Prime
But then,
Pacquiao versus Mayweather. Nah, that would have been a fight.
That would have been a
Yeah.
better fight as well.
Prime
fight we never
Pacquiao.
got.
but then
see.
you got to remember as well, what do you think Mayweather's best weight was? Because don't forget, he started as a super featherweight.
Well, it was the 8 years he
That's
made
when you could.
Pacquiao
That's when
weight
you
to
could
fight
knock
him.
guys
That
out,
was his best
innit?
weight.
Back in the day. What did it end on? A welter?
No,
he
he
ended
fought
against
up at light middle.
McGregor at
Light middle,
160,
yeah.
no? What was
Yeah,
it?
but
What fight did
that
they
was
win?
a joke thing, really.
No, but that was his last professional fight.
Yeah, but that
And now he's
shouldn't
gone
have
on
been
to
a
fight
professional
superstars like Deji. So
No, now he's fighting.
he got bruised up by Deji.
Oh,
What can you
good
say?
little.
That's why he actually got
And his
bruised up.
fight's
by
decent,
Deji.
man.
He did. He got a black
That's
eye
like,
from
You
Deji.
know what that is though? That's like, you know when you play
Oh, it's a good fight, this.
That's like, you know when you
They're
play
trading.
football, yeah, and you go against a guy that's just unorthodox and he does something that you don't expect and he twists you up. That's like Mayweather getting caught by Deji. You just don't expect, because he's so bad, you don't expect what he's going to do. It's not
Mayweather's,
like by the books.
if what we're hearing is true, Mayweather's next fight could be against the taxman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I heard that.
Because, you know what I mean? If
wait,
that-
that's why. Why do you think he's still fighting now? Of course, 50
he-
Cent said years ago this guy's never gonna retire because he's always gonna run out of money.
But can't a man like him just like start selling stuff? I know it's embarrassing, but he's got like a chain worth like 7-8 mil or something crazy, and a watch worth like 12 mil. Just start shooting stuff. now.
Thing is though, when you get a chain like that or a watch like that where you customize it for only yourself,
worth
it's
much.
not worth. It's worth that to you. It's not worth that to. It'll still be worth a lot. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Lindenhoff was smiling at the start of this round, man. I think the reason why he's done that is because he thinks he's taken Anthony L's best shots and he's still there. So he's giving him that nod as if to say, yeah, you thought you would have got me out of here by now, but I'm still here. Two good jabs by Linden and another one.
It's been a good fight.
It's been a good fight, man.
Linden needs to
round.
throw that
And
right
again.
hand. Throw that more,
Yeah.
big man.
What have they got it?
58, 56,
they
Lyndon
got
Arthur.
Arthur
They have
winning.
it so
Really?
Yeah.
To
That's
Linden?
that's
Wow.
Carl Frampton's scorecard.
Yeah, mind you, I saw Carl Frampton the other. What was the fight he worked the other
I
day?
wouldn't say that. I
And
would
he
disagree with that
got
card.
it totally wrong, man.
Yeah, I've got.
What was the
Yarde
fight he
Wins.
did? I'm gonna look it up because I remember I cussed him out on my channel.
Go on, Linden.
No, because he was just so biased, man. I thought, nah, bro, you're taking a mick now.
Good promo for yourself as well.
Probably Katie Taylor's fight. Huh?
No, it wasn't even that one. It was, I'll remember it soon. Yeah, it was Joyce versus Hergovich. And Hergovich was winning clearly, and Frampton was saying that Joe
is
Joyce was winning or it was close. And I was like, what are we talking about, man? Joe Joyce is hanging in there, but Hergovich is winning the rounds.
Arthur is fighting good though.
He is. But I wouldn't say he's winning.
No, it's not look like he's winning
Oh,
to me. But
good shot by Arthur.
And the Yard has been rocking with Adidas for the longest, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's got a big
He's-
sponsorship
yeah,
deal with him.
They must pay him some serious dollar. He's been there with them for years.
We've got James on the comments.
sorry, lads. I was
Super
just
chat,
charging my phone. Robbie's already read out the super chat from
He's
Kelechi.
got another one, though. He says Ali versus Jack Johnson.
Oh.
Joe Lewis versus Ali. Foreman versus Liston.
Wow, that's
Tyson versus Liston. Tyson versus Fraser. Dempsey versus Ali. And Ali versus Marciano, his dream matchup. Those are some good matchups, man.
Yeah.
Those are big.
I'm going to
Big
say
up
something
Kelechi.
now, right, about that. And you guys, you're probably going to curse me out. You'll probably find this controversial. But out of all them man there, right, to me,
good shots
good
there
shot
by
there by Yarde. And a good right hand.
Oh, he caught him.
But
Well, that's a good comeback there by
Arthur's
Arthur's not getting bullied today. Oh, is he hurt?
Nah, he's chilling.
Did he drop a bit?
Nah, he's
I
chill.
thought he...
I wouldn't
he's
have
taking-
Tyson
Good
in
fight.
my list of them all-time great.
Tyson
Of
Fury?
all-time.
Tyson Fury or Mike Tyson?
Hell, Tyson
No, I'm saying
Fury.
which Tyson are you talking
Mike
about?
Tyson.
Cocked his head back.
Which Tyson? Actually, we speak about
To me,
comments.
he's not as good as Foreman. He's not as good as Liston. He's not as
You know
good
what it
as...
is? You know what it is, yeah, with boxing sometimes, for me, it's like I could agree with you, but then you just have to see it, innit? We're never going to see it, so,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I get what you're saying,
And that's one thing that, like, 'cause I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and I was saying, right, if you look at Mike Tyson's career, and listen, don't get it twisted. I'm a big Mike Tyson fan. I was watching him from way back, or still all his fights way back. Tell me a time in a Mike Tyson fight where he's had to come back from adversity and win a fight. He's never done that,
That's
ever.
the Teddy Atlas theory, isn't it? He said he's
No, that's
never
not-
actually won a fight. Well, that's what he says.
Oh,
He
okay,
said
did he?
He's never actually won a fight because he's never had to battle
Yeah,
for adversity
yeah.
to win a
Never,
fight. Every
ever did
time
that.
he's been up against it and he hasn't been
And
able
how
to
do you
just blow
define
someone
in
out with
boxing?
their
How do we
quality.
define great fighters? They've always had to show that metal.
Yeah. Well, he's shown a lot of metal, funnily enough. Big Eubank Jr. He's shown a lot of metal.
You reckon?
Yeah, he's got a hell of a chin on him. Hell of a heart as well. And
So, hell of a
after the
chin, but I
Smith
see him
fight-
get dropped by Liam.
Yeah, but that's the one fight you've got. Is that
Doesn't
one
matter,
Liam
that's
No,
Smith
but
fight?
you
last
say that.
fight.
but have
You
ever
can't-
seen-
you can't
Hang on,
diminish
hang on,
every other fight, yeah.
Slow
Fights
down,
ago.
slow down.
Okay, so that's like me
Hang
saying
on, have
Joe
you ever
Joyce
seen
has never had a
Eubank
chin.
Have you ever seen Eubank come back from adversity to win a fight? When was that?
Well, Liam Smith, he came back from adversity. He lost the first fight, got stopped.
No, I'm
and he
talking
came
about
back
in the
second
midst
fight.
of a fight.
Okay, well then I could argue the Billy Joe Saunders fight.
He didn't win that fight.
No, he didn't.
He didn't
but
win it.
it was very close, and if it went
No,
further,
but he didn't
you
win
could
it.
argue. he
I'm
could-
saying to
okay,
you,
but
when
he
is
still
he-
came back from adversity because the first six
No,
rounds he was
I'm
getting
talking
dusted
about.
out. The
I'm
last
talking
six, he
about.
won
I'm
the
talking
last
about
six.
adversity within the midst of a fight. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
when
what I
you
just
see.
said. I just answered your question. The first six rounds against Billy
Yeah,
Joe
but he didn't win
Saunders.
it.
It lost.
Yeah, but it was down to a fine
No,
wire.
but
It
he
could've
never
gone either
won.
way.
I'm
Still
talking about
lost.
when has he ever
Could've
come
gone
back to
either way.
win?
Could've
When
gone
has he
either
ever
way.
come back to win?
But,
Anyway,
listen, I just
Mike-
answered your question. And now
You didn't answer it
You're
because he
adding
lost.
semantics in there. But I do want to say, by the way, I did have the phone charging, but we have 916 of you guys in here, 170 likes. If you could, please smash that like button, get the hype going for the main
I like
event.
this fight.
The more you like, the more.
Very good fight.
This is a very good fight,
Conor
man.
Benn is a very good
Arthur's-
fight, yeah.
I think there's a lot of...
Very good fight, man. Both of them are on
And there's some quality work going on there as well.
Very
man.
good work.
Both of
Arthur
them.
looks strong.
He does.
I
He's
think there's a
bullying him.
Surprised me. I didn't think this fight
Yeah,
was
he
going to
did,
be.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of pride in
I was
that ring, innit?
surprised that there was a third
At least
fight.
Robbie's admitting it. The man to my left there, he was saying those 2 rounds. Look,
I said I wanted him to knock him out in 2 rounds so we could get to the main event. Look at the way you're changing your
I can't
tune
lie.
already,
oh,
mate.
good.
I thought Arthur was about to... I thought Yarde was about to blitz Arthur, but Arthur's doing well.
He's done brilliantly.
A lot of pride in
He
it.
seems stronger. When
He said that he did say before this fight that he's never trained harder for a fight. I think he
wants it,
realizes.
innit? He wants it.
Let's be honest, guys. Whoever loses this fight, man, their career's on the line at the top level anyway.
Yeah.
So it's a very big fight.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's a good shot by Yard.
What do you call it? Yarde seems tired, man.
I told you from the first few rounds, his jab, everything just looks a bit slow.
I think
It's
that's
like
because
he's
Lyndon's
carrying-
jab is so good, though. Oh, good left
good
hook by
shot.
Lyndon.
But you know when you see people with like the way his
And again.
shoulders and arms are built, sometimes it just takes a bit of that speed out of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Yard is what I call an explosive athlete, isn't he? He's got that
But that's
power.
what I mean. His jab wasn't looking that explosive to me early on in the fight, and like
He's hit Lyndon
he's
with
come
some
through
good
with some
shots.
good straight rights though.
Oh, this is good
And
by
that left
Anthony
hook is
Yard.
looking mean,
I
but-
tell you what, this is a great
good
fight.
shot.
These
Arthur's
two.
riding these shots, you know.
He is. This is
very
where
good
you'd be
fight.
worried if you're back in Yard because Lyndon Arthur is eating these shots.
He's got a lot of rounds to go, but he's
This is more action than I thought there would be.
Oh, good shot. That's good right hand there.
This fight's not going the distance, people. Someone's going to get stopped. Because the way these guys are letting their hands go.
They're going to be knackered after this
I'm rating the fact that Arthur's actually fighting on the inside.
Yeah.
You know
And
what?
actually letting them go.
You know, I just realised actually, because I was thinking about this, and you know, people saying like, "Oh, fight in a phone booth and stuff." You know how the main event kind of get to dictate how big the ring is. So the undercard people just don't have a say in any of that at all, do they?
Basically, no.
So you're just screwed. You don't know whether you're going to be fighting 22 in ring, 18.
No, well, apparently this is an
ring.
18-foot ring.
18-foot
Yeah,
ring.
that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Eubank said he wasn't giving him the 18.
Oh, that is a big left hook by Arthur.
No, Ben said he wanted it, but Eubank said he's not doing the 18-foot ring. So that's what's confused me.
Great round.
But yeah, so you're
Wow.
undercard guy.
Great
You're just
rounds.
getting screwed.
Great
Wow.
round that was.
I'm enjoying
This
this
is a
fight,
proper
man.
fight, this is, man.
This is a good fight, man. They both gone in there to actually win.
That man in the corner there, Pat Barrett, former European light welterweight champion.
Pat Barrett.
Good fighter as well. Oh, look at that by Lind. Oh, and I'll tell you what, Jigs, he said he only throws
Yeah, he's
jab,
throwing.
but
So
look.
that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he's throwing on the inside, man.
Look at that left hook, bang on the button.
He's actually matching him on the
Oh,
inside.
that was a big shot there by Yarde. This would have been really
There's a left hook
fantastic
that he
fight.
throws after this, though. A big left hook that Lyndon throws.
Beautiful.
How many of them like bangs against the rope you reckon you could take before you dropped? I think I'll take about 3 and I'm gone.
Depends who's throwing the punch.
If,
No,
it's one of them, it's one.
Yard, Anthony Yard. I reckon I could take 3.
Ooh.
Three
Three.
big ones. Yeah, the third one I'm gone in it.
You
The
take
first two,
you take 3 shots from Yard.
Yeah, I reckon the first one I'm hot because I've held some big bangs in the
I
gym.
see a
man.
little bit of
Have you?
concern in the corner there, you know.
The first one I reckon I'd hold it like whoa.
I saw
Second
him-
one stunned. Third one I'm out.
I saw Tunde looking a bit nervous in the corner. I was like,
Yeah, I think one of those shots and
You reckon one? Yeah.
yeah, and then I'd knock
3
him
rounds
out with
left.
my first shot. So yeah.
who do you think's got it so far?
This is an even fight, man.
It's a hard one to call.
I've
for
got
me,
Yard in front, but only
Ooh.
just.
It's a hard one. to call for me.
Kronos, thank you very much for the super chat with the 199. Get me on. Would love to go toe to toe with Laurie. There you go.
Who's that?
On that is Kronos with the super chat. Love the shows though. Big up, guys.
Thanks,
Big
man.
up yourself,
Respect.
man. Thank you so much.
Send your CV in to Jason Haas.
What is it?
I don't know if he's talking one-on-one in the ring or one-on-one on the mic. That's something.
Is it Barcelona versus Real Madrid today? Copa del Rey final.
It is. Oh,
Yeah,
it's Barcelona winning 1-0, by the way.
Oh man,
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Lemine.
Pedri.
Rafinha.
Okay,
no?
okay,
Oh,
okay,
it was Pedri. Your man with the assist.
What are they scoring it now? 79, 77.
They gave Yarde
Yarde.
that last round.
Arthur's winning still,
I
yeah.
think was fair.
Yeah, yeah.
AI judge.
No, they've got.
Oh, that's the AI
Arthur's
judge.
winning, yeah. AI judge. But Yard's on the way back, which is you hear me.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that, you know.
strictly verbally. Speaking of chats,
It is
by the
close,
way,
though.
Nobby Piles put
Ooh,
a
good
really good one in there about the charitable levels of Chris Eubank. I think if I'm reading this without butchering it, there's no end to this man's generosity. He's very humble with it. He recently paid a lot of the undercard fighters for the first Eubank
That got
Benn
cancelled,
fight
yeah.
that got cancelled, which has obviously made a bit of a mug.
Oh,
of
this is
Eddie
good by
Hearn and the
Yarde.
promoters.
Yard's coming on
Sorry
top
to
here.
interrupt you, but Yard's having a good spell on the ropes there.
He is.
What do you
Don't you
get?
think Arthur needs to get off these ropes a bit? Or what do you reckon?
I don't think he can. You got a unit like
You
that
got a
in front of
great
you, it's
jab.
hard.
Do you want to be on the ropes?
Not at all, but he's probably tired and probably
Yeah,
don't know what
he's
he's doing.
probably a
You
bit
think he's
tired.
taking a round off?
Couple.
If not, if maybe he's getting.
But he's
worked
matching
over.
him though. Arthur's actually trying to match him on the ropes, which I
Strong,
rate.
looks strong, doesn't he? But he
Who,
can't
Arthur?
just
Big
be
guy.
getting his hooks.
Who, Arthur?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got long arms, so it's a bit harder, innit? But
Well,
he's
that
look,
was
he's
good.
got
That
he's
was
got
good by
some
him.
good. Yeah, he's
But then he
structured it.
came back with a big 1 yard.
But he's eating these shots. How long is Yard going to be able to keep up this pressure? You know, he's got to drop
He's gonna
off.
have to keep it up for
He
the rest
doesn't
of the
look.
fight.
He doesn't look knackered though, does he? They look
He's
tired.
breathing heavily.
He's probably got his
breathing
second
very
wind.
heavily.
Oh, he's got a big bruise over his eye there, man. You see that over his right eye?
Good uppercut by Yarde.
But this right here,
They call that a mouse, innit?
Yeah.
this has got to be a lot more.
Oh,
draining
good
for
shot
Yard
by
than
Lyndon
Arthur.
in there.
But then he got one
Oh,
back.
oh,
Is this it?
Good shots by Yarde.
This is a great
Great
fight.
fight this is.
I thought
And
Lyndon
Lyndon's
was
coming
gone.
back.
Lyndon's not playing games today.
Nah,
man.
Lyndon. Shout out to Lyndon,
Big up
man.
Lyndon. He said, "No, I'm not having it. Inside, outside, doesn't matter. He's letting them go."
You could tell a good fight in it because just as you think one man's
Ooh,
having his
good
way,
uppercut.
the other guy
Yeah.
comes
Like,
back
yeah.
strong.
And it's hard to
Yeah.
see who's winning. It's hard to.
That is a
score it.
hard round to
Great
score, you know.
round.
I would
Great
score that
round.
to Anthony
Yard,
Yard just.
Yard,
Yeah,
yeah,
just.
yeah.
Because
he's
he's putting
pushing
the
it,
pressure
ain't
on
he?
him. Yeah. That's how the first few rounds.
Close, man.
He needs to
It's
get
a
some
close
ice on the
fight.
eye.
I thought, I like I said at the start of this, I was thinking, why are they even doing a third one?
This has been the best one so far.
Yeah, it is. This is the best one so far.
Definitely. Because in the two fights that I
Great
saw,
fight.
Vidal Riley versus Chev Clark and Aaron McKenna versus Liam Smith, the guys who won by wide margins. But this fight is up for grabs. I mean, personally, I disagree with what the TV
Brown
people are
envelopes
saying.
will be flying in as we speak.
It could be one of them that whoever loses is going to say that they were robbed. You know what I mean? It's one of them.
But you always would. If you're in a close fight, even if I knew I lost, I'm saying I got robbed.
But to me, right, that is a misnomer because it can't be a robbery if it's a close fight.
Yeah.
A robbery, let's be honest, is when a man's won clearly and for whatever reason the judges have skanked him.
100%. I'm with you on that.
So,
But with the thing I was saying that, do you not think there should be more regulation for these things? If a fight card falls through, the promoters should be paying for the undercard fighters.
Yeah,
and
or something,
things
innit?
like the ring we were talking about, there should be one regulatory side.
is good,
You
like
shouldn't have
yards,
undercard
big shots.
fighters getting screwed over for things like this. And obviously
you
with
say
the
that, but I mean, a football
TKO
pitch is not a
thing, do you see them
regulation
change
size, is it?
these?
Football pitch is not a regulation size.
No, but you know who you're going to play depending on which stadium you're playing at. As we just discussed, it's the people at
Yard's
the top of the
piling it on,
card
eh?
that choose the
Go on, Yard.
things for this. And it impacts your fight a lot more in a boxing.
How long before the
pitch.
fight does it normally get picked, the ring? Do you know?
It's when they're discussing the negotiations
the
for the
beginning.
contracts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so if it's at the beginning, then it's fine.
Yeah, so the undercard
but if
guys
you're
know
the
they
undercard,
know the
you're
size
not-
of the ring, innit?
Yeah, but you know from the start.
You know from the start, but it's
Yeah,
not
you know
going to
what
be
they're
to
training,
your
innit?
advantage. It might
Yeah, but you don't
advantage.
get to choose that for undercard. You just
Yeah, we-
So I mean, but that's why they
Oh,
should
good
have
shot
just
by,
one
good shot
side.
by-
This is good from Yard. He's having a good spell.
Listen, you laugh at that, but when
You wanna
TKO do their boxing thing, I can guarantee you there will be one size ring for every single fight.
You want to choose the size of the ring, you become the main fighter. You know what I mean, get up there.
Everyone
you
had to
choose.
do it. Everyone had to fight on the undercard.
Nah,
Yeah.
but look, man, UFC, they're not changing the ring size depending on the fight. It's the same octagon size every single fight. It will be the same. When TKO take over boxing, which they are doing,
Jigs, I
they
think
will make
Anthony
a
Yard's
regulation
winning this
thing.
round.
Yeah.
I think this is a bit more
I mean,
clear.
it should be the same. I agree with you. It should just be one.
Oh,
But then
nice.
should it be the same gloves as well then?
Oh, good body shot, bud. Did you not see
yes,
that?
it should be the same gloves.
Hey, man,
Oh,
watch the fight.
He's looking
Did you
at.
not see
He's
that
getting
body
a bit
shot?
wary, isn't he, Arthur?
Yeah,
in this
that body
round?
shot, man, hurting.
He's
You
gonna get
can-
off these ropes, surely.
I don't think he can.
Ooh.
This is good attack.
Sorry, this is a
Oh,
bang.
wait, good comeback.
go on,
Good comeback
Arthur.
there by Arthur.
One thing about these two, they've really let it hang out, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Declan, I will get to you in a second. There's just a lot of action going on right here. Yard's got Lyndon Arthur pinned up against the ropes again. But every time he is, Lyndon Arthur, as he said, he's sticking in there. He's eating shots, and now he's actually returning more than even Yard is.
Those uppercuts and
How are
body
you
shots.
scoring this, though? Because are you going purely on pressure from Yard right now?
No, no,
but he's landing shots as well.
He's landing as well.
He's
though.
landing
Better
shots.
shot.
I think
No, he's landing. No,
I think
this
Arthur might
round
have
is...
But the
landed
cleaner
the-
shots are being landed by Arthur in this round.
I wouldn't say
I'd
cleaner. I'd say more powerful, maybe.
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say Yard is landing the
He's
clean
missing.
shot.
Yard's missing a lot of shots here.
He's throwing more though, isn't he?
He's throwing more, but missing.
Oh,
at that,
he lost a
like,
tooth
coming
or
up.
something there. You
His
see
body
that?
work's been really good.
One a tooth.
But I think if you're judging this the
Oh,
way the
nice.
judges do,
Oh,
I don't
Arthur's
think Yard...
got to commit more, man.
it's a great fight. Go on, yeah. He said no. He said no.
And it's a good work rate for light heavyweights as well, man.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Just while we are going into the break, though, Declan Bonner, thank you very much for the 1999 super chat. Watching from the Falkland Islands, still think it's a shame we've never seen Mayweather versus Paul Williams. Williams was a very tall welterweight and could have caused Mayweather a lot of problems.
That's true.
Not sure about Leeds in the top six, though. You were doing so well, my man.
No, and
I've got a
he's
lot of
still
love for
doing
you,
well.
but that's...
David Beckham looked like
That
him.
is where you're
lookalike.
wrong. That is where you're wrong, I'm afraid. But thank you so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate that.
Leeds
my
are not
brother.
getting top six. I'll
We
put
are
money
getting
on
top
it. You ain't
six.
getting
I'll
the
put money on
next
it. I'll
season.
make a bet
Hey,
with
do
you right here,
Yeah,
right now.
let's do that, man. What do you want?
Do you know what's
I'll
funny?
put 50 quid on it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, you take it?
I'll take. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
100%.
ain't getting no top six.
Done.
Bottom six.
Easy.
Not top six.
Guaranteed.
Frank Bruno there.
Hey, big
That
Frank.
is the easiest £50 you
Easiest
did.
know.
£50
Oi,
ever made, exactly.
Idris,
And I'm gonna
Idris
give that
Elba.
Uncle, he's
as
putting a bit of weight.
charity thing.
Rashford's been everywhere.
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice there as well.
Rashford's
No
been
Arsenal
there was-
players there. You
there was
said.
an Arsenal
there
player
is
there.
Declan.
Rashford was at the Whittaker
Yeah,
fight. He's down here now.
Rashford's, should he be there after Villa lost and he
No,
was
he's injured.
Yeah, but he was injured for the game. Should he really?
Yeah, if he's injured.
Yeah, well,
Depends on the nature of
Celebrating
the
a loss
injury.
of that.
does that look good that you're at fight
I reckon.
fight night after Villa been knocked
Yeah.
out of the FA Cup?
I don't think so.
No, I don't
personally.
think it's that bad. If
I
you're
don't
injured.
think Roy Keane would have had that at his club.
Oh wait, was that straight? Oh, so he's come straight from the game, man.
But yeah, Declan Rice is in the building, so that goes against what we were saying.
Oh yeah.
I guess the game's not till Tuesday. So, look at this by Yarde, very
After
impressive.
his antics in the quarters, I think he can do what you want.
To me, I think there's a little bit of daylight
great,
now in
great.
this fight. I think Yarde is looking the stronger.
Yeah, right. Yarde's last few rounds has been Yarde.
He needs to keep his hands up though, man.
Has
Don't
it?
get-
I would have given the last round to Arthur, man.
No. Arthur's
Go on.
some good body shots there.
Listen, I don't like the fact he's been pinned up against the ropes for 3 rounds, but he landed better shots in that last round, I think.
I'll tell you what though, Whittaker, I can't see him beating either of these two.
Not yet.
No, Whittaker.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Whittaker's wicked, right? But not yet. Not yet with these two.
You don't think so?
Not yet.
No,
Maybe a
not
couple
yet.
more
He
fights,
needs more
but
fights.
I think he's.
He needs more fights.
I think he's
because these guys are
way
strong,
past
man.
these
Like
guys.
strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but technically he's on a different
Technically,
level, I
yes,
feel.
but these guys are strong, man.
Plus these.
Look what they're doing. Look how many rounds they're going, and look at the tempo.
Whittaker's probably watching it thinking,
Speed
is this
beats
the level?
power and timing beats accuracy.
Look, you
as
see
they say.
Whittaker in the background there. He's not even looking. Not even watching.
Or precision beats power.
He's with his dad. I've met his dad. His dad's. I
Time
met
beats
Whittaker
speed.
as well. He's taking them. He's singing Tottenham songs at me.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Who do you support, Whittaker? Do you know?
He's Spurs.
Is he Spurs?
Yeah, him and his dad.
What's he doing? Not Spurs. Any
I
from
know.
like,
Because that's a good shot by Yarde,
Any
but
from
good
the
comeback by
Midlands?
Arthur.
Oh,
Yeah, there is
yeah,
a
he
more
hurt him there. He hurt him.
Yeah.
He hurt him
he's
there.
hurt.
Lyndon took
He's
a couple
holding.
of gasps and he's holding.
He's holding.
He's. This is a good round for Yarde.
Go on, Yard. Go on,
But
Yard.
back comes Lyndon. Every time you think
Great
Lyndon's sagging, he comes back.
Great fight.
How are you lot scoring this
Great
in the
heart.
chat so far?
I think Yarde's starting to put some daylight
Put-
between them. now.
Yard or Arthur? Who have you
Great
guys got
heart.
winning in the chat? Let us know.
Yards is doing the more work, isn't he?
Yeah, Yard wants it. Normally, Yard
This
ain't
is a
like
great
this.
fight, man.
He kind of slows down sometimes.
Oh!
Yeah,
You
that's
can
a
tell that
beautiful
Yard
shot.
really wants this.
James, there's no way you can say that Yarde's not won this round. Come
Oh
on.
my
No,
days!
this round-
Arthur's about to
I said
fold.
the
I'll
last
tell you
round.
what, right? Arthur could take a punch.
Arthur's about to fold, big man.
Oh, he's
he's
taking
done.
a big shot.
Oh, he's
done.
gone. He's hurt. He's hurt.
yeah,
he's going to
he's
go.
about to
He's going to
fold.
go. The referee's looking.
I told you he's about to fold.
Oh!
These are
no.
big
The
shots.
ropes kept him up there. The referee's looking. The referee's
He's
looking.
got a heart, though.
Ten
If
Hey,
he don't-
big heart.
If he
His
don't
legs
throw
do
back
not
soon,
look
he's going to get
balanced, mate.
10
stopped.
seconds to
heart.
survive.
Big
He's gonna
heart.
survive.
And he throws
He
back.
threw one back there.
He looks like a drunk man on a pogo stick.
Oh!
Go on.
Lyndon's under pressure. Oh, what a round.
Fight,
Yeah.
great fight.
Great fight.
Great fight. What a heart
You
he's
have to,
got.
you have to,
Arthur.
yeah, clap a man with heart like that.
Trust me, man. He was under
Look
pressure.
at
He
Yarde.
took
He
it.
slumped back on his
Do
stool.
you know what makes me laugh though? You
It's
know,
fit, man.
Lyndon
Like-
Arthur's trainer. Look how long his chain is. His chain is literally down to his waist. Have you seen it? His chain that he's wearing around his neck.
Lyndon
Pat
Arthur's
Barrett.
Yeah.
And Pat Barrett, man, that guy.
Every time I see him against
You remember
London.
Pat Barrett from back in the
Bad
day?
boy.
He's saying bad boy.
Yeah,
boy,
man.
that.
Yeah, I could tell. Bro, the
He's a
chain's
former
down to
fighter,
his
you know.
waist. Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's former European champion.
Ain't
Big
no one-
puncher.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah.
Put it
big
this way,
puncher.
ain't no one taking that train.
Yeah, literally that. Literally that, bro. Every time I see it, it gets longer.
Great fight.
That's a couple links.
I think, and Arthur related to him.
Oh, is it?
No, he's related to Zelfa Barrett.
Watch the chain when he turns. Watch the chain.
He's
Oh, he's got the eyes
reading
on.
the riot act.
Look at the chain. Look, 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 look.
He's saying to
Yo.
Lyndon, man, one big round.
That's a big chain, man.
Big chain.
Last round. Yeah, hey, listen, man.
Great fight. Great fight, guys.
But he was under pressure in that last round, man.
He was, man. Is this round 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, final round.
That's how good the fight's gone.
Can he-
I'll tell you what,
Can you stop
Eubank's
it?
thing fight's got a lot to live up to with this one. This has been great.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, they've got Yarde in front now, 106, 103.
Yeah, he
So
won the
they're-
last, 5 rounds? 6
Last
rounds.
6 rounds for Frampton,
Says
yeah.
a lot.
Oh, good shot by Lyndon.
Lyndon has to come back. He's probably
Yeah,
told
he's
him in the
gotta
corner,
win.
you
Oh,
to win
gotta
this. You
knock him out,
got to
innit?
come in there and do your thing.
Keep that
Did
hand
well
up,
to
man.
survive the last round, to be fair. He was under.
Very well.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he's-
he's wobbled. Do you see that wobble?
Yeah, he's
It's a bit
Back
weary,
leg
innit?
went.
he's cooked.
Back leg went.
I want him to go the distance.
Oh,
I don't. I want him to get knocked out.
The way he's fought, he deserves
He
it.
Oh,
does,
good
he
shot
does.
by Lyndon there, off the ropes.
He does, but if I can see a knockout, I'll take it.
ruthless.
He showed some great heart. Big him up.
Yes, yeah. Especially when a lot of people sort of were sleeping on this fight. They said he weren't going to be.
I was one of them.
Including me.
I was one of them. I got to big him up.
I didn't, you know.
Got to big up a man where he's.
Like I said to you guys, like whoever loses this fight, man, their career's on the line. They need a win badly.
Yeah.
And
Do you think when two guys have fought this well, though, do you think it still makes it on the line, or do you think?
No, I mean, listen, yeah, you're right. I mean, whoever loses will fight on. But what I'm saying, their
the
career
top,
at the
innit?
top
Yeah,
level
yeah,
is seriously compromised when you're
100%.
losing this fight. Because, like I said, this division is stacked.
Yeah, especially domestically as well.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone beats Bivol.
You got Bivol, you got Beterbiev, but even in Britain, you got Yarde, you got Arthur, you got Boatsi, you got Callum Smith, you got Ben Whittaker, you got Dan Aziz. There's enough, man.
Well, what if Bivol fights your man Saul Canelo again?
Canelo won't fight him.
And they're doing the free Bivol
look.
Beterbiev free, and that like a thing.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Turkey Yellow Shakers demand.
Wait, are they actually doing a third of that?
Yeah, they are.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's so dead, man.
That's what
It's just going to be easy Bivol again.
Oh.
He's won 2 fights now, in my opinion. Like, it's just not going to change.
Oh, good shot by Arthur. But Yard's got a strong chin, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a good chin. I've never really seen him.
What's impressed me about Yard tonight is the work rate.
Yeah, same.
The work rate has been phenomenal.
No, that's what I say.
He's a
Normally he
big,
slows
muscled
down,
up
but
guy.
you
Yeah,
can
he
tell
gets
that
tired,
He really wants it
but
today.
he's fit, man. Look,
I mean, this
But
fight
experience, though, isn't it? He's
Yeah.
experienced fighter now. He knows what it
Yeah.
is to do the 12 rounds, man.
This has got taken a lot of years out of Lyndon Arthur's career and potential life here. The amount of shots he's been eating. At 33 years of age,
they're laughing at each other in the
He's-
corner. Then.
we say it's do or die. But after this, you know, he might be looking at only a few fights left.
Look at Yard, he's styling on him. Wow. What a fight, man.
His
Yeah.
lips at him. That was a heck of a fight.
Great fight. Great fight.
Huge fight.
The respect is there. I love that.
Yeah,
They've done
the
it 3 times.
That's
They
a
deserve the
fantastic
respect.
fight, man. That really is.
Yeah, that was, man.
Yeah, I can't lie.
And you know what I like about that fight as well? It had quality. They weren't just throwing shots.
Yeah, it wasn't just a slugfest.
Yeah,
it
they
was
weren't
like
just shutting
quality.
their eyes and throwing
You're having
punches.
to work
There's
your way.
good body work,
Yeah.
good jabs.
I reckon they're discussing their
countering.
5 guys order.
Yeah, man. They're saying respect is due.
Oh, Johnny Fisher, mate. Got very, very, very lucky.
He did, man. He lost that
Very
fight.
lucky.
That's the fight. That fight was the biggest fix-up I've seen in my life. Oh,
That's what you call a robbery, innit?
That was...
No, that was wrong.
seriously, man. When you see fights like that, man, the whole of the judges, everyone, right, should just walk straight into a police van and be taken to prison. Serious.
Yeah, that was...
I'm looking at the 2 corners, and I
vested
think
interest. Wait, wasn't
Anthony
there one
Yard's
on-
corner looks a little bit more
Yard
excited
won that,
than.
man.
Wasn't there one on the
Lyndon's.
Bivol Beterbiev card? I swear there was a big robbery in that card as well we watched. Who was it? It was like the 3rd from main event.
Oh yeah, you're right.
remember- I
yeah.
remember
There was
there was
one
a-
fight on there. Yeah, there was
There was one
robbery.
fight that we were all like...
Yeah, I can't remember. You remember that?
scored that.
There was a robbery on that. You're
What
right.
was the
You're right.
card?
Enough
Nah, it's
respect
actually
shown
stuck.
between the 2 man, them. I think we're going to see Anthony Yard.
There was
get the
big hatred
decision.
from the first one, but was it going into this one? Was it the same?
Well,
way?
Anthony Yard was saying that there's a bit of a grudge there. I guess there always is. When you fought a man twice before and then you're having the 3rd one to settle it, then there is going to be some.
You have to
feud,
kind of build it up
you know
anyway.
what I
You
mean?
have to build up that grudge anyway within yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Adames Hamza Shiraz. And
That's
Shiraz
it.
robbed
Yeah.
it,
When
yeah.
Turkey Al Sheikh went over.
Yeah.
Said, "Yo, what?
Season on the
What was
shorts.
that? That was
Yo!
a draw. That was a draw, innit?
Yeah.
What's the scores?" Yeah, that was the one. Yeah,
Right in the
Hey,
corners, you know.
that was.
And
Come
you
on.
know, and you know what made that even worse was the fact that Adames was the champion.
Yeah.
So normally when
That was
fights,
shocking. That one,
yeah,
man.
it wasn't
It
even
wasn't even
close.
tight, yeah.
I go on. Odds on
I
them
think, you
giving
know, I
this to
think though,
Lyndon
after
Arthur.
they fought 3 times, I reckon they will go on to be really good friends, them 2.
Oh, of course.
His
Unless
eyes
if-
done out though. Anthony Yard's eyes.
Unless if he
broke
robs
up.
this one.
Anthony Yard's confident. He's got his hand up in the air.
Oh. One apiece?
What? One
No,
apiece?
I'm just guessing.
Oh, I was gonna
I'm
say.
speculating. I can't hear anything.
They're all taking long to read it out, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No,
They've
he's
given
got
it to
he's
him.
got it.
They have given
Yards won
it
it.
to him.
Yeah, well deserved. What, did he win the belt for that? What's that?
What are your thoughts in the chat of that one?
Unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision.
What Reebok belt did he just win? That's not a real belt. There's no IBO.
That's the only thing in boxing, right? Every fight is a belt.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's
probably like the
stupid,
challengers belt or something.
That's why if you can't win a world title when there's about 5 world titles in each weight division, then are you a world class fighter?
Do you think these are
Probably
like
not.
with Turkey or Sheikh now, you'll be able to get it together? It's just
Oh, they
one
will.
belt per
They will. They've started it. So TKO
Ring
boxing.
magazine belt. That's it.
So so TKO boxing is going to be run by himself and Dana White. So they've already set that up. That's going to be starting. They said the first fight is going to be Canelo versus Crawford. I think that's what they're setting up as the first
really?
fight for that.
What,
Yeah.
that's going to be on the TKO boxing.
Yes,
thing?
it is. Yeah. So that's what they were saying. So he started saying that, and then Dana White was like, okay, this is what we want to pump the brakes on. But I'm pretty sure that in September or whatever is going to be the first ever TKO boxing card. Wow. So they're trying to start it off with a bang. And it will take them 3 or 4 years, but you've seen how Dana White slowly throws everyone out of mixed martial arts. He will. Well, because they have the money, they have the backing. Everyone wants to get on those Riyadh season cards. Everyone wants to get on this TKO cards.
1 second.
And eventually, they are going to be fighting for this TKO belt, and they're not going to care about the WBC, WBO, WBA.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo fight. Is that for a belt on their show?
They'll probably put it for the TKO belt. It's not
It's
announced
just one
yet.
belt per...
No, it's
It will be
Canelo's for
one
Canelo's belt.
It will be...
Canelo's the champion.
Yes,
super
but
middleweight.
they haven't announced it. When they set this TKO thing up, best believe Dana White has said there is going to be one belt per weight division. And that is what they're going to be fighting for. It will happen.
It won't happen.
It will. It will be separate to the rest of boxing. But
listen.
it will be in 5 years' time, 10 years' time. You wait and see. They will have frozen out all of these
If
old.
God spares my life.
Turkey Sheikh, yeah? Is he going to be running them like? So he's going to be running with like what he's doing now, Riyadh season, and then be running with TKO at the same time.
No, I think at the beginning stages. Because they're just getting into it.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
He's
about
the
that.
same way. No, but look at
everyone,
of course, that's what he's doing. He started working with these promoters. He's absorbed the information now,
Let me
and now
tell
he's
you why
brought
you-
in arguably the best promoter in combat sports, in Dana White. I said arguably. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people love him, but he's very good at his job, and he's brought him in, and they will freeze everyone out. Dana White's been.
Let me
speaking
tell you
about
why
this for
that's not
years.
going to work.
Why? Okay.
Because
I'm
you're
actually
just
interested.
focusing on Turkey's money, but what you need to understand is that boxing is politically so much different to UFC.
There's heritage. And...
Way MMA, way different.
Yeah.
And there's lots of different vested interests. So,
Like what?
Interested parties. Like, so for
Like-
example, in MMA, the pool is very small in terms of promotions and stuff like that. Boxing is way bigger.
Yeah, but
way
the reason it's
Hang on,
small is
way
because
bigger,
he throws them out.
Way bigger, way more fighters, way more interests, way more global than MMA.
Yeah.
That model where they think that they're going to be able to just do one division, one fighter. I don't
What
think
if
it's
that
going to happen.
one division is the money?
You're just thinking that because Turkey's got money, because he won't be able to get all those fighters.
Yeah, but Laurie, but what he can do, right, is he can sign all the main guys.
Yeah.
So all the big boys.
So that's
come over
easier
to
said
his.
than done.
Well, he's got the money.
He's already done it. They're already all
Already
fighting.
do it.
for
He
it.
got the money,
He's already
man.
done it. They're all fighting on Riyadh
They're not all
season
fighting
cards.
for it.
Yes, they are. All the best fighters are fighting on Riyadh season cards nowadays. They're not fighting.
Yeah, but
on
they're
other
not all
cards.
fighting for it,
This
are they?
is a Riyadh season card. That's the only way we were able to get Eubank and Conor
Yeah, but
Benn
what
fighting.
happens when a lot of these fighters start saying they'll be able to pick and choose and say, well, I
Listen,
want this, I
as-
want...
Yeah,
Hang
but
on,
Laurie,
let me
but-
finish.
All right, I'll let you finish,
Right,
and
and
then allow
Turkey,
me to
they'll be
retort.
able to price themselves out the market.
Yeah, but Laurie, what could happen is becoming a bit like how you
I
see.
think you're looking at it too simplistic.
No, hold on. I kind of agree with James, right? Because what can happen, right, is that you get all the biggest fighters, right, onto your thing. You pay all the biggest money, right?
Who they gonna fight?
So you have other divisions. You
Who they
have
gonna
other
fight?
divisions like you got in wrestling. You got other wrestling things. You got, but no one cares. They're only going to be focused on the main thing. So yeah, you'll still have other divisions existing, but they'll be so small fry that they won't really matter. If you want to be at the
I
pinnacle,
think
you're going to
that's
have to fight.
easier said than done. Because all right, signing up all the main guys,
Money
but who
talks,
they
man.
going to fight?
No, it does. And
Money
listen,
talks.
look at what Dana White did when he made the UFC. There was Strike Force, there was
No, but,
Bellator, there was a
it's
lot
a
of
smaller
other.
thing.
I allowed you to speak. You allow me to retort now. So he took these organizations, he took their best fighters. The best fighters were fighting on the UFC card. People are going to want to watch that. He's going to spend a lot of money on Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's going to spend a lot of money on maybe Anthony Joshua or whoever's there to get them to fight on this TKO card. Everyone's eyes are going to be on that. And then all of these other fighters are suddenly going to be like, what big fights are there out for me if I'm not fighting for TKO? So at first, I think they're going to lose a lot of money spending it to bring these big guys in until it's built up enough of a brand name to like the UFC. All you have to hear is UFC's coming to London. TKO's coming to London. You don't have to know what's going on. You just have to know that it's there. And eventually, after 5 years, you'll start to see them crunch down on the money they're spending. Turki Al-Sheikh isn't going to be splashing the money he's spending, and it will freeze other people out of the market.
Boxing's different.
By the way, they look at this ad. They've got Speed and KSI on it. Pushing this fight.
Yeah, it's this game they're trying to sell, Fatal Fury. They were actually playing it in between one of the fights before this Yarde fight. They were showing a full round of Fatal Fury, man. That is one thing they will clean up in boxing. The amount of time between fights is just ridiculous.
I'm with you, James. Right? I think it's a bit like the Premier League. The Premier League now is like you got the Championship, you got all these other, but if you're not in the Premier League, all eyes is on the Premier League.
Hey, you're telling me?
Yeah.
I think
and it was a bit like, Laurie, if you look at the scenario, it's a bit like what they wanted to do. Luckily they were not able to do with the Super League, right? Which is you would still have had all these other leagues being played and there'd still be people going to watch those. But if they would have succeeded with that Super League, that would have been the big thing, wouldn't it? All the biggest clubs playing in it. That would have taken all the TV money, the big dollars and stuff like that. So I can see
the point. Listen, I hear all that what you're saying, but what you guys need to understand is boxing works different to MMA, and there's so many vested interests.
Boxing's run by money.
Yeah,
so many interests, so many other promoters, and there's a lot of people that won't want to have their fight.
Money. Look at the moment.
I'm telling you, there'll be other money.
Hold on. If you ever wanted an example to show you how it can be done, is right. You got Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren. Them man didn't even talk to each other. They wouldn't even have nothing to do with each other. Now, best of mates, best of buddies.
You think that Eddie Hearn hang on. So you think that Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren and Bob Arum and all are just going to go away? Is that what you think?
No, they don't have to go away, right? The biggest.
So that's what I'm saying to you. It's not going to work because
it comes to a thing where either you become part of it or you go on your own. But we're going to have the money to take all the biggest fighters.
I kind of hear what you're saying because it's like one of them things where, as a fighter, forget about the promoters because the promoter's only as good as the fighters they've got, really and truly. As a fighter, would you want to go to the place that's going to pay you the most or the place with the best history, if that makes sense? I think most fighters are just going to go with the money, innit?
Well, no,
money
you're
and
going
the
for the big
viewership.
money.
A lot of fighters will go with the money, but there will be other money as well that they can make, and they will prefer to stay where they are, or they will be induced to stay where they are. And the reason why I say that is because boxing, you have to understand, man, it's like totally different to MMA. You're talking about, like, you look at boxing now, right? You've got 17 weight divisions, at least 4 champions in each weight. That's like 68 world champions. You really think that Turkey's going to absorb all of that?
Do you know what it's like?
Just
it's
absorb
like
the best ones.
Do you know what it's like?
Yeah, but who are they going to fight?
It's like, do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like? It's like the Saudi league. A lot of players will go, but not every player is going to go. A lot of players are going to say, no, I
the
get
difference
that.
is, it's not like the Saudis. It'll be like the Premier League or the Super League, right? In that you'll have other divisions. You'll have other people, they'll make money. But the big money is going to be there. You got UFC, you got other, innit? You got MMA. What's the other one that they do in England a lot? Because you got the UFC, Bellator. You got all of those, yeah. But at the end of the day, all the guys in the Bellator are trying to get to the UFC.
PFC,
because they know that's where the money is. That's where the TV is. That's where the fame is.
Because
so you MMA
is a limited pool.
Forget MMA, mate.
Laurie, money talks.
Boxing, money does
talk. I don't think you guys
understand
what I'm trying to tell you.
Listen,
money talks in boxing. Money talks in.
You cannot compare.
I'll give you.
boxing and MMA, bro.
Do you want me to give you? Hold on, Laurie.
It's way bigger.
Do you want me to give you another example?
Way bigger.
Do you want me to give you another example? Cricket, right? Yeah. Right now, cricket used to be the bastion of this country, England. England run cricket. It doesn't anymore. India runs cricket.
You still have Test cricket, don't you?
You still have Test cricket. What's happening to Test cricket?
It's still there.
It's dying out, though.
still there.
All the money, all the big money, and where where everybody wants to play is the IPL, which happens in India, because the money's there, because the TV's there, the fame's there, right? And that's so boxing. You're not going to get rid of these other divisions. You'll still have them.
According to that's what you two were saying.
No, we didn't say that.
No,
we didn't say that.
I'm saying when he makes his organisation,
You said
he's not gonna
everyone's
get
going to go with him, and I said
eventually they will.
So you are saying that.
Because if
will.
you allow me to say,
They will.
everyone bangs on about the history and the WBC this, IBO that, WBO. Listen, the most important thing for fighters when they finish their career is not how many titles they won, it's which fighters they beat. You go back and you look at their previous fights. You say, he beat him, he fought him, he beat him. And when all the best fighters are signed up to this other organisation, that is where all the best fights are going to be. But before we do get into the rest of it, the main event is just about to start. And we have a couple of amazing super chats to read out. First of all, Jay, best super chat of the night. Big up JT, undervalued on YT. Need more of him. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Love you. Shout out to you.
How much you pay him?
We'll discuss the brown envelopes later. Tim Drake Brockman with the US $5. How do you guys look back and remember the Eubank Benn rivalry, the original Eubank Benn rivalry?
my time.
Incredible
You weren't
legacy,
even alive
but
back
this
then.
is a
Before my
competitive.
time.
Is this a competitive fight or just a cash grab?
Let the old boys talk, man. It's before our
as
time,
the
man.
two people that watched the original Eubank
I actually
Benn
went to the first
rivalry,
one. Actually,
What are
the
your
first
thoughts on
fight
that?
they had.
Oh, you was there, yeah?
Yeah, I was there.
Wicked.
yeah.
Was that Old Trafford or was that the
That
second one?
was Finsbury Park.
Finsbury Park.
No,
Wicked.
was it Finsbury Park? No,
It was Old
no, it was Birmingham. Was it Birmingham? Well, I know I went to
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
They
yeah.
had two fights. I think he fought Michael Watson at Finsbury
he
Park. I
fought-
went to
fought
that
Watson,
one.
he-
I went to that
yeah.
one as well. But yeah, so they had two fights. The first one, Eubank won by stoppage. Great fight. They had the rematch. That was in
Do you remember what
Manchester.
round
I
that was,
didn't
the
go
first
to
one?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Later.
Yeah. And then the second fight was in Manchester. That was a draw.
That was Old
but a lot
Trafford,
of
right?
People thought, a lot of people thought that
Ben won.
Ben should have won. I personally think he should have won.
I thought Ben should have won that, and those are great fights. And remember, at that time, those guys were fighting for world titles, man. They were well, one of them was one. They were at the highest level,
they were, yeah.
right? This is a bit of a money grab to me, right? When you think about it, none of these have won a title. Ben's, this is because of their appearance, really. Let's be real.
100%.
But it's exciting because they are both, especially Ben's, an exciting fighter.
And they've got good characters for a build-up as well.
But it's because of their appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because there's better fighters than
Yeah.
even like Ben in that division in the UK.
There is. And the reason I would dispute the word cash grab, though, I think that's very harsh. Because for me,
I thought you liked
boxing,
cash. You were just
I
talking
do,
about
but
turkeys.
I'm
Bang.
saying boxing, combat sports, whatever, it's an entertainment business for me more than it is a sport. It's about getting people invested. And I'm a lot more invested in this than, it's harsh to say, but even Beterbiev Bivol, because this is keeping you up at night. It's a 50-50 fight. You're questioning, do they have the quality of a Beterbiev or a Bivol? No. But the storyline behind it, the characters, it goes back decades. It's got 2 generations of people
all about
invested.
stories.
It's got real fury and venom between them. You've got the drugs test failure. You've got everyone doubting Eubank Jr. saying that he's never lived up to his father's legacy. If he loses now, there's the question marks that he might have even destroyed his father's legacy. You've got Nigel Benn, who you said a lot of people were hard done by not to win the original fight against Eubank Sr. Now his son is coming to avenge that against his own mortal enemy. The storyline, the characters, everything behind this is what gets you invested as a fight fan. And I think that is the pure and beautiful aspect of combat sports.
Hey, you're
not
good.
just titles or money.
No, but he's right though.
But
He's
that
right.
is that is what
Yeah.
combat sports is all about, in my opinion.
You sold it. You sold it.
I think Ben
Get
must
the
be
pay-per-view
nervous.
now.
Don't work for Dana White.
Turkey, mate. Get me on the.
Turkey, sign him up.
I think Ben must be nervous at this point in time. This is like his first massive fight like this, isn't it?
Mega fight.
Stadium.
Gotta be nervous.
And he's getting
Oh,
booed
yeah.
probably, isn't he?
But nerves can work for you in fights. Trust
Yeah.
me. I mean, like, if you don't have nerves, then you don't have that twitch that you need.
He's the villain.
The
This
worst
fight,
thing
though.
you can do in a boxing match is go into a fight too relaxed.
Yeah, yeah.
We saw that with
Who are
Anthony
you
Joshua.
all
a
going
couple
for
of
then?
fights.
Did we say already?
Yeah, well, let's actually go through the predictions then.
Conor Benn by stoppage.
Conor Benn by stoppage. Late stoppage, early stoppage?
Mid.
Mid-round stoppage. Robbie?
So hard, man. I think I have to go for Eubanks, man. Just the experience.
How? If you had to put money on
I
it.
think late. late in the fight. I think if the early rounds will be Ben, but I think if it starts going late, then the experience of Eubanks, he's been there, he's boxed in big auditoriums, you know what I mean? I'd have to edge towards him later on in the fight. Maybe, I'm not sure about distance, but maybe stops him late on.
Yeah. Laurie? The notorious fence sitter?
I'm gonna go Eubank because I think that, like Robbie said, the experience, and then you add to that the size. We may see the strength because I mean, obviously the weight will play a factor.
It might, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't really look past Eubank. He's boxed far higher quality of opponents than Ben. He's far more experienced. Yeah. So, and he is a better fighter because I mean, as Conor Benn has looked good in some of his fights, but he's certainly at a higher level. He's not
better
really shown.
Or more proven.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's shown that he can hang with the top guys in the world. Ben's not shown us anything like that yet.
No, I agree.
Opponents.
I agree. He hasn't had a top level opponent yet.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
This is his hardest fight on paper, and it's not.
The fact that he's coming
not
up
Eubank.
2 weights.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But you know
the only thing that kind of evens this fight out a little bit is the drama with the weights.
Oh, exactly, yeah. And you know what the best part about that was? You didn't throw a butt in there. You didn't throw a if maybe this and that. You actually stuck to your guns with the predictions, and that's what I like. But as you said, for me, it's a completely unpredictable fight. Conor Benn has not fought at the level Eubank has. Eubank's a lot older. Is Eubank over the hill? Is he washed up? Does he have the performances that he threw out 7 years ago? And you could argue a lot of the top fighters that he actually fought in a higher level than Ben, he lost. As we see Eubank Sr. in his corner, how is that going to affect things? Everything that's gone on with his personal life, losing his brother, having his father go from throwing pelters at him in the media to now standing side by side with his son.
The one thing I would say about
that, in
though,
ring,
let's hope that this, realignment between him and his dad. Let's hope that is a permanent one, not just for this fight.
I think
because you know, Senior loves the limelight, innit?
Yeah,
he does. But
He loves the camera.
I think
there was
his
any
start.
argument in the first fight.
What you reckon they made it up just for this?
No, I think there was.
What,
No, there was.
Vix over an egg.
Oh, that I think was a work.
Give it up, bro.
That was a work, but before that, I think it wasn't. But as you said, that whole weigh-in thing has really thrown me off because I was really confident about Eubank going into this. But the fact it was so hard for him, and as you said, Robbie, he was just inches off making the weight.
He's sitting on the fence now.
I'm saying that's
You're making an excuse for when he loses.
That's what's making me scared.
You're
But
making
look
an
at
excuse
this.
for when he
Look at the
loses.
calmness, the swagger. You've got the Senior next to him.
Yeah, to
Junior,
have Senior
Senior
in
combo. I think he's going to stop him. I think he knocks Conor Benn out. Come on, my son.
I like his rope.
And can you lot in the chat as well, please let me know what your predictions is. Eubank Benn stoppage decision. Get him in there.
And the Eubanks have always had style, though.
They've won it on the style level already. Man. You know
They've
what I
always
mean?
had the style thing still.
The style level, they've won it on that already.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what's going to be interesting, man, the way Conor Benn approaches his fight. If he's going to come out and really let it hang the way he said he did.
Junior's really his dad's twin, innit?
Yeah, I don't like the way that he's guiding Junior and telling him what to do, man. I want Junior
That's him
to
all
be...
along, though, man. That's him.
I know, but
at
Junior
him,
recently has stepped out of the
he's
shadow, man.
Senior's-
Is this a distraction for Junior? Is this holding Junior? This is the question.
Senior's
it's
made
gonna
for this
lift him.
stage, man. Look
He's
at him.
taking some of the limelight from him, potentially,
It's
though,
going to
yeah.
lift him, man. It's going to lift
I
him.
hope so. I hope so. Because for him personally, everything he's gone
Making
through,
him wait
man, I'd
ages,
love
isn't
to
it?
see him do this.
It's making him wait ages, isn't it? Like
Well,
making
that's what
Ben wait
Eubanks
ages.
do, man. Like you said, they love
He's
to
looking
grab him
angry right now, though, Eubank. He's looking angry.
He always looks like that.
I was about to say,
No,
you
but
ever
usually
seen
he's
him
a little
happy?
bit more ice cool. Now he seems a little bit more, maybe his father
go
being
time.
there has got a bit more emotion out of
No,
him.
what he's doing is milking the moment, him and his
Go
dad.
time, man. Go time.
But this is a master stroke they've pulled, though, to get the dad to come out like this. No one was expecting.
But his dad's been saying, I want
I mean, his
Harlem
dad-
Eubank to be fighting, not
No,
Chris
but
Eubank.
the dad was saying he didn't want the fight to go ahead.
No,
up
I know,
until a
he-
few
but
days
yeah,
ago.
You can tell, though.
Up
You
until
can tell.
yesterday.
You can tell that Eubank's been here before. He's calm. Conor Benn, he was running up and down the top of that
No, but
stage.
you know what that is, though? That is just he's
Adrenaline.
keeping in character. That's what he's
You
an
reckon, yeah?
emotional guy. Yeah, he's a high energy, emotional person. You know what I mean?
These lot are cool, calm, and collected at all times.
Yeah, Eubank Jr.
I expected them to go a bit more out with these entrances, though. This is a bit basic. You know, where's the pyro? Where's the pomp
You've
and
got
circumstance.
violins, you've got
Okay,
a live
but
band.
they do have a couple of
What
violins
do you
there.
want?
Fair play to them.
What do
I
you
want
want
to
a
see
full-
some damn pyro, some flashing lights, some
You think they're Ben
Some
Whitaker, yeah? You want the Prince Nassim?
We got Kronos.
Mate, it's the Eubanks, mate. The pinnacle of showmanship.
Absolutely. This is what you get.
Soaking it all in.
There's so much. Okay, now he's looking like his dad. That little lean back.
See, all this is him trying to big boy Conor
Yeah.
Ben as well.
Yeah, I've
making
been
him
here.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's making it wait ages, man.
Yeah.
Here
So
he
any
comes.
nerves that Conor Ben.
This is
he's
still
trying to-
so weird to see, though. After everything that's gone on between him and his dad in the media the past
There
6 months,
weren't
to see this.
nothing going on, man.
Yeah, I know, but whether it was a work or not, you,
So you
didn't
think
know.
that him
I'm
and his
saying
dad
it
were
just
speaking
seems
to each
weird
other?
to me.
Yeah,
This seems so
yeah,
weird.
I do.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
do.
no, it wasn't.
All of a sudden on the final day,
Yeah, but do you think like because before that they still weren't speaking before like this fight was announced and that, so you reckon it was all a big scam from before that?
that
Or do you
thing
think
when he's on about with the egg and all that, and then it's rubbish, man.
his dad's like that? Senior's like that though. He's a bit petty.
Oh,
No?
he's very petty. Yeah. But Kronos again with the super chat, guys. You know Ben had no XP experience before he went pro.
That's not true.
But he had no what?
He's saying he had no experience before he went pro.
Wait, he didn't do the
Kronos.
amateurs.
This is Kronos with the super chat. Conor Benn.
He boxed as an amateur in Australia. Didn't have many fights, but he did have an amateur career. Nothing to speak of.
Limited experience.
But then so
though.
was Chris Eubank's amateur
yeah,
experience. I think he did at Haringey Box Cup, but he wasn't a top amateur.
I wonder who the crowd want to win.
Eubank, I think.
You think?
It's changed, yeah. With everything with the Conor Benn, well, I'm just going off the sentiment I've seen online.
Oh,
And
look, that was
everyone's
nice.
been backing Eubank.
Oh, Eubank's gone in hugging Conor
Ben
Benn. but he
didn't
doesn't
want
Yeah,
really want
he's
it.
throwing
Yeah,
him
want
off. He's throwing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
part
yeah.
of the mind games. That's what you like to see. Like, if Nigel Benn
No,
goes over
but
to
to be
Eubank,
fair,
he's
Nigel
getting
Ben had
slapped.
been on the record all along and said that he wants to see Chris Eubank.
That was nice that the two
No,
of them.
Conor
sort of-
Benn had said that, yeah, but I mean the fact
No,
he's
not,
gone over before
Nigel
the
Benn
fight.
had
I think they should have done that after
yeah,
the
they
fight
both
though,
said
innit?
that.
Yeah. Conor Benn's right, man. Movement.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
move,
what I
let me
mean.
fight. I'm about to thump your son up. What?
Yeah. I'm about to brook up his son, man. What do you mean?
saying.
I don't want a friend thing.
Yeah, he's got to be focused. He can't be on that.
Senior's too much, man.
Right, here we go.
I must
this
admit,
First.
even I'm like, right.
What has
can't wait
Eubank
for
got
this
his
to
corner
start.
man wearing though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
These men are wearing some weird outfit.
How often
some
do you get this?
chefs or
feedback?
something.
Yeah, that's some chef thing.
No, but to be honest, I get that feeling a lot. I got it last week before the Ben
What was
Whitaker
that?
fight.
What's the feeling?
Yeah, and when you get that like feeling of anticipation.
Oh yeah,
Get that tingly
yeah.
feeling, and because I'm such a big boxing fan,
Mate, this is
I get it
2.5
with
years
big
in the
football
making.
matches as well. I'll have it before Tuesday.
Yep.
Of
You
course.
see the
yeah.
predictions at the moment with all the people that have voted here on DR Sports. 6% are saying draw.
Mm-hmm.
Only 29% going for a Ben win. 65% for Eubanks. Eubanks
29% of people are smart.
Yeah, well, he is the bigger man.
I have to
He's
say-
the more experienced. He does have the better skill set.
He does look tiny in there, doesn't he?
Conor Ben
look
is
small, yeah.
Looks tiny, innit?
Yeah, he does.
Conor. You have to remember, Conor Ben's not fought anywhere near this level,
God,
yet.
he's a lot bigger in that ring than.
and he's also a lot smaller.
They didn't look that. It didn't look that.
Could be because he's got black on them.
Weren't that different?
When you wear black, you
It makes
always
you
look-
smaller.
he does,
I
yeah.
do hope for Eubank's sake he's got Banks in his ear and not Eubank Senior in terms of information throughout the fight. Because when you did look at that, whatchamacallit fight, the Saunders fight, it did look like it was throwing him off a bit. And I do wish he still had even Bo Mack in his corner. I thought I really liked that partnership. Bo Mack 10.
He said leave it on.
He is his own man. He does things his own way. For
always
quite a few of
make
his fights, he doesn't really even listen to his. I mean, where's Ronnie Davis?
How much are they making on this fight?
10 M's.
10 million,
10?
10 million guaranteed plus pay-per-view
Each?
money. 10 million each plus pay-per-view money.
Wow.
What do you call it? When I spoke to Conor, he said he went for a guarantee, and Eubank was going for a pay-per-view because he made a joke. He said, "I'm just gonna like make this a shit show, so you don't get paid on the pay-per-view, basically, isn't it?" But I don't know what it was eventually.
Maybe
10
Eubank
mils.
gets the pay-per-view, but
10
they-
M's,
Wow.
Eubank
Why did they
definitely
pack
has
the
a
joint?
confirmed
We're all
10.
here watching it, so you know.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna make some serious money off the back
And
end
if
of
this is a good fight, they'll have another.
Well,
100%.
apparently
Well, it's
they've
already signed, yeah.
no, it's not
For
signed,
October.
but they've agreed.
Well, agreed, yeah. Sorry.
For when?
If if what happens or just in
For
general?
when?
Just
Later on
no
this
matter
year.
what happens, they've got a rematch clause.
Let's hope for a good
October.
fight, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's just another cash. I rate it. Double
I
up.
think it is. I think they're trying to set the rematch up in Saudi, personally.
But it will depend though on how
What happens now, innit?
Yeah, if it's not competitive, then there won't be one.
No.
But they've agreed.
I hope it is competitive.
I
So
think
do
it
I.
will be for the first 4 or 5 rounds, maybe.
Let's
fair,
hope
as
this
long
lives
as
up to
Eubank-
the
Yeah, I
hype.
think-
Yeah,
But you know what? I've already thought this through. Watch out for Eubank's uppercut, because he
Uppercuts,
does
yeah.
have a very good uppercut.
But
And
then-
Conor Benn coming down low,
goes very low.
bobbing and weaving. I think that could be the punch that does it.
Let's quickly smash those likes. If we can get up to 500 likes before the start of this fight, big things will be coming. Shout out to you guys for all your support and love wherever you guys are watching along from, whether it's England, Australia, America. Now is the time. The bell is about to ring, and finally those answers are going to get.
Did you see Nigel
Questions are
Benn
gonna get
before
answered.
at the press conference?
What, when he put his hand on the
confident.
thingy?
No, not that one. The
Oh,
one
when
when
he
he
was
was talking
banging on
about
about
the-
the sparring
Yeah,
session
yeah.
with.
He said that he
thingy.
said that he's absolutely convinced, and I must admit he said it with a lot of
He
conviction.
did, yeah.
Apparently,
He said that
Yeah.
this fight won't go 4 rounds. He goes, the form I've seen my son in.
Yeah.
He said,
his
4
cousin's
rounds
been
or
telling me
less.
that like he bullied Skull apparently. Like,
Yeah.
bullied
Yeah,
him. Like
yeah.
he was over there in Mallorca, wherever he said apparently
Yeah.
he thumped him around the ring a bit. Like he's looking a bit.
Right.
And he did well against Denzel Bentley as well. In fact, I saw the interview with
I
Denzel
didn't-
Bentley.
yeah, he
and
didn't speak
Denzel
about it. He
said
just
he was
spoke about the
surprised at
Skull thing.
how strong Conor Benn was and how energetic he was. Also, Sean Porter, earlier on in the year, he did some sparring. I know he's retired, but he said that he was also surprised at how
Strong and fast
strong
he
and
was.
fast Conor
Yeah.
Benn was. So, you know what I mean?
Well, we have heard
He's
things
worked
like this
hard
before,
though.
man.
Huh?
We've heard things like this before in other fights.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know, it's all
I hope
part
it's
of,
true. I hope it's
all
true.
part of it.
I hope it's true.
Is he 23-0? Yeah.
23-0, 14 KOs.
I didn't think he had that many fights. 23.
Yeah, he's been. Don't forget, you know, he was out the ring
Right,
for
take
2
your
years
time.
because of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
drugs thing.
I thought it was like 15 fights or something. 23 is quite
He
a
looks
few
pumped,
fights.
Yeah, he's either going to run there.
But
and
he's always pumped.
He's either going to run in and steamroll
He's
you
excited,
back,
man,
or he's
like-
about to get caught. Big
The
time.
thing is, though, you can do that, but it's got to be controlled, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
you can
'cause he
go out
looks a
there and
bit-
make a fast start,
Yeah, calm, man. Calm.
but you don't go out there and be reckless,
Be calm, man.
Did I just see Rio 30?
probably.
Probably.
All the stars are out
All
tonight,
the
innit?
stars are
Is
out,
this
man.
fight ever going to start? Jeez.
The electricity in that building must be palpable right now. Oh yeah, this is the guy.
Eubank Senior loves it, innit? He just loves it.
Yeah, of course he does, mate.
He's thinking of some fancy words to say in the post-fight interview.
He's calm, though, isn't he?
He's calm.
Like, I'm on about Eubank Jr. He just looks relaxed. It's a real contrast in the two fighters.
Crazy.
Bit like when their parents used to fight, because Nigel Benn was hype as well.
Was it?
Yeah,
He was proper hype, man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna tear your head off, and then Eubanks was, you know, he just remember.
I
he said-
was gonna
They
ask-
are literally the spitting images
they
of
were-
each other.
yeah.
Their
What I was gonna
kids
ask-
are the same as
They were
them.
the absolute opposites when it came to it. That's what made it always such a good fight, because they were just
You know
complete
Nigel Benn,
opposites.
as he started like deteriorating, slurring with his words and that because of boxing, was that how he always spoke?
He kind of spoke.
Pretty much always.
Oh, is it?
He spoke like
that's
that,
him.
even then.
Okay, that's him, yeah. Cool. I didn't know in it, but cool.
Even then he spoke like that, man.
But back in the day, like I had a good friend of mine, Alan. Robbie knows him as well. He was a professional, and he used to spar with Nigel Benn, and I used to go down and watch the sparring sessions. Them times, Nigel was like in his peak, and he was just like Robbie said, just like, you know what I mean? Because I
Like
got
his
to
son.
meet him a few times, and in the ring he was ferocious, man.
That's the right word.
But the
Ferocious.
difference between him and Conor was he had the punch to go with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Big
he had
punch.
a big punch. He used to knock everyone out, didn't he?
Yeah.
And without
His fights, he never really used to go the distance, did he? Like,
Yeah.
he only the sort of Eubanks ones and those.
Yeah, and I've been to a few of his fights. Man. I was even there when he.
Conor looks a bit nervous.
this is it, mate.
Eubank looks so calm, and Conor looks a bit like nervous. Can you not see it?
Well, Eubank's not looking at him.
He looks like he's about to cry, mate.
He's pumped, man.
He is. He's
I
about
hope
to get
he's not-
slapped up.
I hope he's not over.
Yeah, I hope.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh, they're sitting them next to each other. That's quality. That is quality.
Hope he's not over pumped, man. You can't be over.
You know, that's probably
Right, here
why
we go.
he's popped
The
up.
first 30 seconds
Here we
is gonna
go.
say a lot, innit?
Yeah.
They are.
Let's go.
This is it. This is.
This is a fight that's
The
brought the
magic
country
happens.
together, innit? Everyone's like watching this fight right
All
now.
the UK's watching this, man. Here we go.
Come on.
The most eagerly anticipated fight
Packed
all
in
year.
there as well,
Come
man.
on.
He's-
You-
Eubank
he's gonna cry.
knockout.
Look at
round
Ben
7.
is. He can't wait.
Oh, here we go. And it's Eubank that throws the first punch.
It is. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
he caught him with a left hook.
Yeah,
A lot bigger, isn't he?
Was this a Nissan Gibb tactic from Conor Benn?
Oh, Conor.
No, Conor, calm down, man. What are you doing?
calm.
Oh.
He needs to get that first minute or so.
I think
out of
he's
his
just
system.
trying, like, calm yourself, man.
Yeah, he might have a big adrenaline dump after this, you know.
I remember, like,
Oh.
they both landed there. But Conor, you can see the size difference straight away,
Yeah,
can't you?
yeah.
Look at
Eubank's way bigger.
He's slipping in and out very well, but he could
he's got
easily
his hands
walk
down
onto
by
a...
his side, though. He needs to...
Yeah, he's looking like he's walking onto a trademark Eubank uppercut right here.
See, the head movement is what he's got to do, but keep your hands up.
But that's
with
going
it.
to slow down. He looks off balance. Like, even that jab's thrown him
Oh,
off.
he's really trying to knock
He needs
him
to
out.
calm down, man. He needs to calm down.
You ain't gonna knock him out in the first round, kid.
Eubank is looking controlled. He's got that jab. He looks big, Eubank, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Look.
yeah.
How old is Conor
Ooh.
Benn?
28.
To be fair, Eubank doesn't look...
Eubank is 35, so there's a 7-year age difference. Conor Benn's out of distance with those attacks. He needs to settle down.
I've got that nervy feeling that you was talking about now. It's, like,
Yeah.
it's in my legs right now.
Because you think he's going to walk onto one, don't you?
Yeah, like, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
gonna
looking
drop. Like, and I don't want it to be that type of
Gotta be
fight.
calm, man.
I hope this
Oh.
is a very end-to-end fight, because I do like
Oh,
both
he got
guys.
caught by one.
I do like both guys a lot.
Maybe after this round, they'll tell him, look, calm down.
He's got Victoria in the back of his finger.
Oh, good shot by Conor Benn. That's a...
Well, ironically, there is a lot of secrecy.
But Eubank
behind
took
the
it well.
strikers, So, what is Victoria's secret?
No, Victoria's the name of his wife.
Who?
No, I was just,
But you're just saying.
the Victoria's
Yeah,
secret. He
yeah,
was just there. He was there for it. You know.
Yeah.
He slipped over there though, Conor Benn.
Apparently, in the middle of the ring, everyone's been slipping on it.
See,
I didn't
that's
actually
that's
have to
good
do
head
that.
movement,
Fair
but you've got to have your hands up as well.
Yeah.
The energy is there, but you know,
Ooh.
just
He's
Straight
the
into that
thing
left
is
hook.
he's a lot of energy from Ben, but he's not actually doing anything with it. He's just slipping in and out and evading shots.
You got
He's
to make
not
a man
actually-
think sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah,
Create a trap or.
but who do you think? I'd say
Oh,
Eubank.
that's a good shot.
Fighter.
Ooh, 1, 2. He said no. He didn't catch
he did catch
His
him.
head was moving back as
Nah,
he
he was
caught
out of it.
it. Maybe a little bit of a glimpse.
Never, mate.
Wild shot to
that.
the body there. He
it. He's a bit
He's
wild.
getting
man.
read like a children's book, man.
It's quick though, isn't it, Ben?
Quick,
Fast.
bro. He's like, just gets out the way of everything.
He's going to need that speed.
Yeah, but you
Because
can't.
certainly-
It just seems like if he walks into one moving that quickly,
Eubanks
it
just
can
looks
help
so
him
much
knock him
bigger.
out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is Conor Benn's most dangerous point in the fight, you'd be thinking. The fact he's not really doing it.
Oh, it's a bit of afters there.
Yeah, he's saying, come here and meet me in the
he
middle.
said-
Why are
I
you
think-
dancing around?
I think he said one more round.
I'll give that round to Eubank though.
Tight one for me. I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
that was
don't
a
want to be
Eubank
biased.
Did anyone really land anything though?
Eubank
I
landed.
think
a few
Eubank did the
counter
better
shots.
work. There wasn't that much in it, but I think Eubank did the better work.
And Conor Benn was almost flat on his face when he slipped forward there. So it was a lot more of a measured performance from Eubank, I'd say.
I did tell you
Imagine
that.
being like their family in the stadium. You must be like on the edge of your seat. Must be crazy,
Nerves,
innit?
man,
I see they
nerves.
got John Ryder in the Conor Benn's corner. He's just retired, isn't he? John Ryder, good
Oh, did
fighter
he?
himself.
Tony Sims.
I'm sure they're telling him, look, good start, but you know,
Calm it.
calm it down. Don't
Calm
make
it,
any
man.
silly
Wait
mistakes.
your moment. Wait for the
They're
opening.
probably saying you got that first round out of the way. Now let's get to work.
You don't need to prove like he's saying 2 rounds and that. You
Oh,
don't need
that's
to-
nice. Good head movement.
Got nothing to
And a
prove.
good jab. And another good jab.
That's it. Settle down.
Yeah. He's very jittery.
That's a
Oh,
good jab, Ben.
he landed 3 good jabs in this round, Conor Benn.
Settle down and work your way in.
I think he wants to knock him out. I don't
I
think
know,
there's no
he's so-
settling. Oh, he got caught
we
with
both
one.
got caught there.
Oh, good punch there by Ben.
Very good.
Ref, what's up? with you,
Ooh.
Ref, shut up. Let them fight, man.
man? Yeah.
Shout out to Noah Seren, who has just resubscribed for 3 months. She has been a member. He has been a member.
Big up.
El Clasico Copa del Rey final is up in 20 minutes. Is that on the agenda today too? 9-2 in all
good
competitions so
punch by
far.
Ben.
Big up the panel and the Don. Big up yourself, Noah Serrant.
Big up
with
Noah.
the 3 months.
Big up Noah.
Ryan Tune, welcome to
good
the
shot
gold
by
level.
Conor.
Go on.
There was some real bad intentions behind that right hand, man.
That game, by the way, still 1-0. Barca.
Still 1-0.
I think this is a better
Yeah,
round for
61st
Conor
minute.
Benn, you know. Mm-hmm. So far,
Definitely.
anyway. Still only halfway
Got me on the edge
through.
of my seat already.
He is. And as I said, Ryan Tune, welcome to the DR Sports Gold level, my man. Shout out to you.
I feel like this is one of them fights that anything can happen at any time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't see this fight going a distance. So it's just too much energy.
Listen, Eubank's
But
just
Eubank is
downloading
massive.
the data right now.
He's
downloading
massive
it.
compared to Ben. He's huge.
Of course.
Oh,
Ben couldn't even make it up to 160.
He's swinging, man. Hey, you're going to get tired
really-
swinging like that. Just calm it a bit.
he's really going for it, man. He's won this round, though, for me so
Yes,
far.
he has.
Yeah, but what happens when he trains? He ain't keeping this energy up for 12
I
rounds.
was going to say, has he done many 12s?
He's breathing heavy already. Look at him.
Good
That's
jab,
a good
by
jab.
Good jab by
But then
Eubank.
Conor Benn comes
I
back.
think that's Eubank's game plan. First 4 rounds, weather the storm until Conor Benn gets a bit of an
great jab.
adrenaline dump.
the speed, though, is giving him problems.
But Conor Benn...
And again!
Good punch by Ben.
Go on. He's trying with that right a lot, though. He's just
Oi,
overhand
oi,
right.
oi.
He's trying,
Eubank's nose blooded.
he's trying with
I
the
saw some
overhand
blood
right
there.
too much, man.
Nah.
Calm it down.
But he is going for kill shot after kill shot,
Bro, them
Conor
rights
Benn.
are flying. He's going to knock himself out.
He almost did in the first round. Ay.
Eubank is doing the right thing, though. Box behind the jab and just, you know what I mean, don't try
Just
and-
relax, innit,
yeah,
a bit.
Yeah, because, you know, this is where Conor Benn is probably gonna
Definitely
get his
Ben's
most-
round this for me.
Yeah. He's probably emptied about 12.
He's too emotional. The fact he's screaming after the bell goes and stuff, though, that's... You want to be conserving energy then, right?
I think
You
he's
don't
lost
wanna be-
about 30%.
He's cussing him
Yeah.
again.
This is a great fight, man.
He's cussing him again, man.
Although I thought Conor Benn won that round.
Definitely.
Yeah, I
Landed
did
a couple of
concur
good
with that.
shots.
Definitely won that round.
How do you guys have it scored so far?
I got it 1 round each.
I got it 2-0 Ben.
Have you? You thought Benn won the first
didn't
round?
think.
really?
Yeah, because I didn't think really Eubanks did anything in that first round, so I'm giving it to the person who worked the hardest.
I think the
Is
first
he?
one was
Okay.
a bit of a...
Fair
I
enough.
couldn't pull it apart.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it to the person who worked the hardest in that round. Then
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Are you scoring it as you go along?
I haven't been, but I will
Yeah,
now.
keep a tab on.
I'll give that to you. My
you've gone
personal
2-0.
card. My own personal card.
This
I have it probably 19-19.
landed a
I
good-
would have given that second round to Ben as well. But,
they're talking to each other in there.
yeah.
See, one thing about Eubank, he's always had a good chin. Eddie Earns there. Right, here we go. Third round.
Third round.
I've got it 1 round apiece. Robbie's got it 2-0 Ben.
Go on. I want to see a bit more aggression from Eubank, though.
I don't think he needs it right now.
No, he doesn't right now. He
I
doesn't.
think he's
but
doing the best thing that he should be doing right now.
Oh, that right
Just
hand
stop
over
getting
the top.
caught.
On a
Just stop
good left
getting
hook by
caught.
Ben.
Just don't get caught. That's the only thing.
yeah, beautiful shot to the back of the head there.
That's an illegal shot.
Exactly, but everyone does it.
True.
See, that head movement is crucial for Conor Benn. He can't.
He's
afford
got to keep doing it as
yeah,
well.
he has. Oh, good shot by Ben. Oh,
Good
2.
shot said by Ben.
Oh, 3.
He's staggered him.
He's gone. He's staggered him.
Nah,
He's gone.
Oh, he staggered him.
Go on, Ben.
What do you mean,
Go on,
no?
Ben.
What do you mean?
He staggered him. Ben staggered
Go on,
him.
Ben.
No, it's
Go on,
in clinch
Ben.
him up, man.
Ben
Go on, Ben.
staggered
Go on,
him.
Ben. He's tired. He's hurt. Knock him.
He staggered him. He staggered him.
Not like
Load
this.
up. Load up, big man.
This
Not
is
like this.
definitely Ben's territory now.
Nah, he's chill, man. He's chill. Look.
Is he?
Yeah, he's laughing, man. He's loving it.
Loving it.
Look at that. Come on. He eats those shots for breakfast, mate.
Not against Liam Smith, he doesn't. He's done well, though.
He was
come back well.
definitely.
Come
He was,
Yeah, he wobbled. He held
yeah,
on well.
his legs stiffened there, man. There's no doubt about it. He's come back well though. He's in there
But I'll tell you, I don't like the look of his legs this early on, to be fair.
because he got stiffened.
No, I mean, even in the first round, I was saying. I don't know if it's the drain or something.
Ben's,
Ben looks faster,
he's
man.
looking confident. You know? Look,
Ben looks faster.
he's
a bit
holding
more
his feet
sharp.
a little bit more. You see that? He's not jumping in.
Yeah, he's
He's
connecting.
looking sharp.
Speed, man.
He's been training that right, you know.
Have they seen a weakness there?
Go on, Ben. Go on.
Oh,
No,
that's
he's
slipped that
missing.
lovely.
He's missing every time.
Eubanks ain't done nothing yet in this fight, man. Although it's what I expected him, he's going to come on stronger later on.
Conor Benn is doing a lot of feinting, which is good as well. Keep him guessing. Oh,
Oh, Whitaker turnout. Anyone injured? No. Why did they both go down there? What was that?
good jab by Eubank. I think he's having a few problems with the speed and the energy
Yeah,
of Conor Benn.
the speed is definitely giving him problems, man.
He's sharp, isn't he? He's got a crazy tan as well.
Oh, good shot again there by Ben.
Couple of decent shots.
Decent,
Nothing too crazy. Couple of glances.
Not seen the uppercut yet by Eubank.
No, he's waiting for
Good
the
jab,
uppercut.
good
He's
couple
waiting
jabs
for it,
there,
yeah.
though, from
Yeah,
Couple
that
of
was
jabs from
good
Eubank.
couple jabs by Eubank.
Missed, but a good body shot.
That's a Conor Benn.
Definitely
Conor
Ben's
Benn,
round
man.
that, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. He had him staggered.
That's a solid one.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
staggered. I'd say he stiffened him
Staggered,
up.
man.
Stunned him
Staggered.
So his leg went a bit.
His leg
stunned him a bit.
did do that little
Staggered, bro.
stiffened up.
He done well to hold on, though.
He took it, though.
Took it.
He took it.
Good fight so far, man. It's living up to
Yeah,
expectations.
so far been good fight. He has lived
Ben
up.
looks good, though, man.
Yeah,
If
Ben's
he can
smooth,
keep it
yeah.
up, though. If he can keep it
Can
up.
he keep this up? Yeah,
That's the
pace.
thing. Can he keep it up?
Surely not, right? Unless if he.
Well,
But,
he
but
is.
can Eubank even keep this up with the
Let's
weight
see the
issue that
see
we
the
saw?
stagger. Oi! That was a great shot,
was a
man.
one, wasn't it?
look at
Yeah,
them
he was
legs,
staggered
them
back, man.
legs.
Trust me.
But he come back with a shot of his own. To be fair to him,
See?
See that?
Oh, the shaky
Staggered.
leg.
Hey, I told you, man.
The shaky
Staggered,
leg.
brother.
He did the
Hey,
stanky leg. The stinky leg. He did the stinky
I told you,
leg.
man. We had him staggered.
The dad said 4 rounds. Here we go. Fourth
This round 4.
Yeah, this Nigel Benn said that he'd get him out of there in 4. So we'll see.
There's a few more jabs coming in
no,
now, though.
well,
from-
maybe because he knows if he doesn't get him out of there in 4, he could be in trouble.
Eubank's doing a lot of talking.
Yeah, he is.
I think sometimes when you
Oh,
in the ring, it means
got
that
caught.
you're trying to give a fake confidence. Does that make
Yeah,
I like the way,
Tyson Fury
I-
against Usyk vibes. You're saying, yeah. I mean, Ben's not stepped off the gas yet. Fair play to him. Oh, good
shots
shots
by
from
Eubank.
Eubank, though. That's
Eubank,
more
good
like
shots.
Good shot by
it. Worked the
Eubank.
body well there.
Back comes Ben.
Yeah, but he's getting
Doesn't
clipped
seem
now.
phased at all, Eubank, as Conor Benn.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
I think he just wants to knock
Good
him out.
fight, man.
the energy that he's showing, man, is just
Aye,
wow.
aye, aye.
He's electric. That's what I would call it.
I think
dad,
Eubank
like-
Senior was right. He does look like a
Same
man
thing like his
possessed.
dad. Explosive.
Oh,
Remember, this is 2 years of a hurt.
I think Eubank's lucky he's not the same size.
This is 2 years of
You know
a
what I
hurt
mean?
from Ben just coming out. He's got a point to prove to everyone
Are we
tonight.
seeing the difference in age here as well? The fact that
Yep,
he's a
probably,
young,
probably.
sprightly.
yeah,
Man.
age and hydration. Oh, beautiful
good
shot
shot
there.
by Eubank.
Oh, there's the uppercut.
there's the
Oh, my
uppercut.
son. There we
There's
go.
the
That's more
uppercut.
like it.
Yeah, that's
Conor
the
Benn
uppercut.
wants his get back.
Oh, and he missing though.
Test that chin.
This is a Eubank round so
That
far
was a,
for
that was
me.
a that was a chin
It
test.
was, yeah. That's a punch I said that would be.
Yeah, detrimental, wasn't it?
Yeah, that uppercut. That's the one.
That was a good one. That was a long uppercut as well.
Good shot by
Good
Conor
job,
Benn.
Good job by
A lot of
is
his
good.
uppercuts are long, looping uppercuts with
Yeah.
Eubank.
Conor Benn with his hands a bit low for me.
Getting a bit tired.
This is a better round for Eubank.
Oh yeah, much better.
Oh, good shot.
Counter.
Oh, yeah. Ben's still in it though.
He loves that right, and he's
When,
trying to
when you're
come out.
throwing, they call that throwing it from downtown. That's a dangerous thing to do. You know, to throw
especially
it
a
right.
guy-
Oh,
He's
hit
talking
the
in his.
ref.
He's talking in his ear there.
What's Eubank complaining about?
Referee's got a decent chin.
Eubank's blowing. Oh,
Who was that? That was
that
a
was
double.
Ben.
Was that a slip or was that? I think a
I
bit
don't
of a
know. He
slip, innit?
landed though.
I have to say, I do rate the arrogance from Eubank.
Getting taken 1 foot back, man. Innit?
Oh, good shot by Ben.
How did he score this round? A good fight.
Just look
man.
at their facial expression.
That speed from Conor is definitely giving
This
you
is a
Eubank.
great matchup. Yeah.
This is.
I can't lie. I'm loving
living
it.
up to, he's living up to the hype.
I wish I could hear what they're saying.
Yeah,
man.
they're
I
having
wish they. I
fun.
wish they had the ring mic'd
Well,
up
that's a good
right
shot
now.
there by Eubank.
I already want to see a second fight. Yeah, sign it now.
When
Sign the
Eubank
contract.
does that, it's like Ben can't keep him off.
Wow.
Though.
To me, that's a
Oh,
Eubank
and that's
round.
the first round. You didn't see Ben say anything this round.
He did say something.
No, I mean at the end of the round.
No, he did. He did say something.
He's tired though.
Yeah, he's tiring up.
He's tired.
So the dad got it wrong.
So give that to Eubank, I think.
Oh, hopefully for Eubank,
That's
his
a
dad
brilliant
got it wrong
uppercut.
as
it
well.
was.
His dad said he was going to get knocked out by Conor Benn.
That's the
Lovely
punch I've
Beautiful.
said all along will be the
That's-
one that gets a job done for Eubank, if he does get it done.
He got held with a
That's the
couple.
one, the uppercut. Because he's always had a very good uppercut.
That's a good little solid right.
Ooh, Real Madrid equalised 1-1.
Oh, is it? Who scored?
Mbappe, 70th minute. Direct free kick. Yeah.
Wow. He's learning off Declan.
Yeah,
Declan
Rice.
Rice, yes,
them
yeah, yeah.
tapes.
Been watching Declan, man.
So how did you score that round?
I had that Eubank.
Eubank. So what do you have it now?
2-2.
2-2.
I
Desmond.
got it 3-1. I'd give that to Eubank as well.
Yeah. Jigs.
They're constantly
Sorry,
talking to each
I'm
other.
in the fight right now. Eubank. I gave that one to
The referee
Eubank.
saying cut out the chat.
Oh, referee, give it a break.
Shut up, ref, man. It's not about
Someone
you.
knock this ref out instead.
yeah, we'll
man.
see.
It's not about you, bro.
Go ref in the Premier League if
Do
you
you know
want
what I'm
to.
saying? I hate when people want to make it about them. You're not the main character.
If they were
Boring,
talking
man.
and not punching, I could understand.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
they're punching, so,
Yeah,
let it go.
he's- Oh!
No.
Pushed him.
What's happened? Conor Benn's
Pushed
down.
him. He pushed him.
give him
man.
a-
He's on a backwards roll. I want to see a replay on that. That could have been a knockdown.
Shows you the energy he's got in it just to just
flip
let it
back
spring.
up.
Yeah, but too much. He's
Good
getting
shot
clipped.
Good shot by Eubank there to the body.
He's getting clipped like a Twitch stream,
Eubank's
mate.
getting into it now, isn't he?
He is. I think he's
Finding
starting
a bit
to
of
adjust.
rhythm.
Oh, good
Oh!
shot. Good shot by Eubank, but he got caught on the return.
Do you know what it is? A lot of these punches, I don't know who's even connect. They're just like both connect at the same time.
Conor Benn is really letting it hang, man. Oh, good shot by Ben.
I think Ben, try and go to the body a bit more.
I don't think he will
He's just
today.
head
He
hunting.
just wants to knock him out.
I think that's what you want.
Yeah,
so
but
he
you got to
wants
be smart with this, man.
Oh, go on.
He's head hunting too much.
Nice.
Try and work the
love
body a
that.
bit.
Little guillotine.
Work your way in it. Work couple to the body, then try and come up.
Yeah, but Ben's not got that same energy right now. He's a lot
Oh.
more. He's picking his
Landed there.
moments more now, though. He's landed, but
Oh,
he's
good
not
shots
got
there
the same
by
energy
Eubank.
he had in the first round.
Yeah, well, that's obvious, though, isn't it? Because
Eubank's coming into this more now.
Yeah.
Try and what you should do is try and wait. Let Eubanks come in and try and catch him. Counter punch.
Don't know if he's got that in his locker.
It's
innit?
just forward, isn't it?
Don't know if he's got that in his locker.
Forward.
good jabs.
Exchange a shot. Oh!
Shoulder about
to push
sent him.
Look at that. No, he just
That
ran
was
into
that
the
was
shoulder.
You know the
Bodied.
little-
Yeah, but the fact that he shoved him that far.
Bodied.
You know
man.
that one,
is-
you know when you push him out of your shoulder.
Nah, that's huge, mate. I can't. That and Conor Benn falling on his ass. That has got to be in the head of Conor Benn, right? Now, if you're fighting someone, I don't care if
He's
it's
just a
in the
big- he's a
rules or
bigger
not.
man,
If
innit?
someone
Oh, good
bullies-
shot by Conor Benn.
He's a bigger man, isn't it? He's more weighty.
This round is up for grabs.
But that's got to be in your head, right? If you're Conor Benn right now.
That's it. More
I
body
don't think
shots.
he's thinking about anything but a knockout. I can't lie.
This round is hard to score for me.
He said, "What was that?"
Still talking. Yeah, what was that?
It's so funny. He's got the facial expressions as well.
You can
In the
hear
ring.
his accent just through the way
Literally,
his
what was
face, the way he does it. I'm gonna flatten you out, mate. Render you unconscious. Oh,
That right,
beautiful,
though.
beautiful.
He's
Yeah,
looking
but
for
Conor
that
Benn
right.
come back. Listen,
No,
man.
but he's out of range. Ben's missing those shots.
Look,
This
listen,
round's been a clinic from Eubank, I have to say.
You think? I
Yeah,
don't know.
not the fight, that
I
round.
don't know you. Know.
I gave
I'm
round
not
2
so
and
sure.
3 to Ben, but that was a clinic from Eubank, I think.
I'm not sure.
I-
about that.
Yeah, that
It's a close round, but I think I'd edge Eubank.
Yeah, I think I'll let you back that round. Yeah,
So I got it 3-2.
I got it.
No, I'm edging Ben because I'm biased.
Yeah, I'll give that one to Eubank, man.
Probably was Eubank's round, to be fair.
Look at that, beautiful.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
It was, wasn't it?
what a shot.
But the fact that
Man kissed him, yeah?
the fact that Eubanks won the last 2 rounds is the fight starting to turn in his favour.
Oh yeah, big time. That was his best round of the fight, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Declan Rice there.
Because I can't lie.
Rashford.
When Rashford
Is that Ashley Waters?
That's
next
Ashley
to
Waters there,
Declan
sitting next to
Rice,
Declan Rice, yeah.
It's a bit of a weird combination.
Ashley Waters, big Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
Fair play
Big
to
and
them,
massive
mate.
gooner. Massive
They probably
gooner.
went together.
That explains it then.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
A-listers.
Top boy, man.
Round 6. I was saying it on my channel.
Oh my days, 2-1 Real Madrid, or oh my
Real
days.
Madrid 2-1.
Yeah.
Who scored?
Hasn't come out yet, it's that fresh.
3-2 Benn. Oh, 2-1 Madrid.
I was saying that Conor Benn had that 6-round window in which to do.
I'm still seeing
He's
1-1.
off,
Good shot.
flipping.
Couple of 3-2 Bens in the chat. Kieran, YouTube enjoyer.
Okay.
Trades.
Okay. They're trading. It's a trade-off.
Some ferocity there, man.
Yeah.
They both love it, didn't they?
It's a good fight, though.
It is.
We can get a second of this, innit?
Yeah. Get them,
Definitely get a second of
Get
this.
them another 10 mil, man.
It's justified. It's justified a part 2.
Get them
Eddie
another.
Hearn and Turkey Al Sheikh are licking their
And I think the
lips
second
right now,
one will be
mate.
better because they know each other now.
Whoa!
Can't do that.
Yeah, go on. Knock him out for that, Eubank. Don't have that, mate. Put him on the floor again.
Oh,
good shot,
they
Yeah,
both
lovely right hook.
They
He's
both
wobbled
landed.
him.
They both landed.
Yeah, but he's landed
Ooh.
better. Look at this. Ben's wobbling, mate.
Ooh,
go on.
Eubanks getting on top now.
That was good good head movement.
I
there by
thought Ben
no?
was staggered there. Like, I
He
thought
was
a bit
staggered.
stunned there.
He was
No, I
stunned for
think
a
what
second.
it is, he slipped on the thing as he
He
got
looked
caught
down,
with the
innit?
punch.
Is that what he's looking down at the canvas?
Yeah.
Now, you know what it is? Because he's got
I'll
this...
flatten you out as well, you man.
Because he's got this frantic energy and he's moving so much. One slight shot.
Oh, he took a
got
big
caught with the
uppercut there.
uppercut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might
Yeah,
not
Eubank's
get
getting on
yourself
top
knocked-
now.
When you walk into a shot like with so much energy, you can get yourself knocked out. Like
Yeah,
that, innit?
even if it's a light shot, just because he's so frantic,
Yeah.
anything
They're
to
slipping
put
on
a
that canvas
tiny
in
bit
the middle
off
there.
balance is going to really...
Apparently, someone was saying
Alright,
earlier on that a few fighters were doing it today,
Yeah,
slipping
they
off the
were,
middle.
yeah.
Maybe they made it a different material in the middle.
Got his
so
hands
who
up a
knows?
bit more
Yeah,
now,
it's
Ben.
that- it's
Oh, that was a
the
good
thing.
shot by Eubank again.
I think Eubank's accuracy is starting to take shape now. He's looking more accurate.
Boxing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actual boxing.
I think he's definitely winning this round.
Seems more in control, innit?
Yeah.
For himself as well as the fight.
I'm telling you, he's putting on a clinic right now.
You could see Conor blowing a bit now. Or, as I say that, he comes back, but then he gets
Then he
caught
gets-
again.
gets caught again
Conor
and
don't
again.
mind holding one to give one, but I don't know if that's a
Yes.
great tactic sometimes.
What's his chin, Conor Benn? Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
so
think he's been
far,
tested.
I mean, it's
he
been
did
good
get
in this-
dropped- He did get dropped in one of his early fights,
been good
but
in
that was
this
very
fight, but-
early in his career.
His chin's been good so far in
Oh,
this fight.
definitely, yeah, because he's been caught a few times.
You say that, he's been on the floor a couple of times already, so...
Good head movement.
Slips.
Good head.
Slips schmips, mate. He's on the floor.
I think the
Back of the
greater,
head.
the skill level now is starting to show a bit more.
Yeah, back of the head.
Yeah, it's that championship experience.
Oh, he's getting dubbed for holding him.
This referee,
I think
mate,
punching the
have
back
a
of his
word,
head.
man.
Oh, it's a good jab
Oh,
by Conor.
lovely. Look at that. Straight in the chokehold.
That's Eubanks' round for me. Definitely Eubanks' round, I think.
I think Eubank now starting to establish a lead. He's won the last 3 rounds. I've got him 58-56. But Conor Benn's still in there. He's still live. But I think we're starting to see now that Eubank's greater experience and skill level is starting to show.
It's funny, Ivic scored exactly the same as you.
By the way, it is 2-1 Real Madrid. Tuameni.
Tuameni.
Yeah,
Tuameni.
Good player.
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes to go, yeah?
That's the... not everybody can beat Real Madrid. Yeah. No, I mean, James,
definitely.
To beat Real Madrid.
Well, I did say you were going to beat him, to be fair, so, you know.
About PSG.
Hit my bet builder. I think you'll do them, but Barca's here, mate.
I think
Rafinha's getting that
Inter's
Ballon
gonna
d'Or.
beat Barca.
As I said here 4 years ago, Rafinha will win a Ballon d'Or.
Declan Rice, Ballon d'Or.
Conor Benn needs to keep his hands up a bit more. He's still a little bit open.
Ooh, good
He's
shot.
coming back in this round, though.
Good shot. Good shot, Conor Benn.
He's always fought like that.
Little second win from Conor Benn, but he's getting... Oh, this referee, man. Get out of the way, man.
Yeah, referee, what's wrong with you?
It's so annoying.
Oh, shut up, referee. What did Eubanks do there?
Stop, and then Eubanks was fighting, but the referee.
Mate, Eubank was about to put a finish on him there, man. He was about to finish the job, and the referee...
Oh, uppercut again. That is the shot that...
Ben is just getting caught with
Mate,
some
Eddie Hearn's
silly
paid
shots.
this referee off. That's
Got
all
to keep
I'm
his
saying,
hands up
mate.
a bit.
He just needs to stop
Allegedly.
being so...
He's showing his little bit of inexperience there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way he goes in.
You can't just walk through top
No,
fighters, do you know what I'm saying?
exactly,
He thinks he can just walk through you. You can't.
See, he's
It
got
might-
the
it
head
might pay off,
movement.
though, it might
You know what
pay
it
off.
is? He's got the head movement.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a big shot.
Eubank now.
Oh, a couple of big shots there by Eubank. It's starting to look like I was thinking, man. Like
Yeah,
later
starting
on
to take
rounds
over
now, Eubank's coming into it.
This is lovely.
Oh,
Well, that was a good shot there by Ben, though.
oh, and again.
Yeah.
He's just slightly evading those, isn't it, Eubank?
Yeah,
Like
just
if he
like
gets
glimpsing
caught with
him,
one,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
going
You know
to be
what that is?
interesting.
That's the experience of just knowing, just pulling his
Inches,
head
innit?
away at the right last second.
Turning your head on that.
I
Do you know
think
he's good at Fury's good at that, isn't it? Just
I'll tell
turning
you
your
what, right, as well, right, because a lot of times when I've seen Eubank's fights, some of his fights have been a bit boring, right? But you know, Ben's so lively that he's had to be.
Yeah.
So it's been a really good fight.
Styles make fights, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, go on, Eubank. He's growing in confidence. You know what it is?
Yeah, this is good by Eubank.
He
It's
took
a
that
cleaner
short-
work.
Much cleaner, yeah.
He's saying to him, he's saying, yo, little kiddo.
He took that shot off Ben. I don't know if it was round 1 or round 2 we were watching. He took that good shot off Ben, which staggered him a bit. And I think since then he's realised he hasn't got the power to knock me out.
Do you reckon
And that's what's grown Eubank's confidence, I think. He's taken one of Ben's better shots and realised, okay, that didn't really do too much to me. Because we don't know how Conor Benn's punch power even translates to this weight.
Let me ask you.
Oh, that was a good shot. Good
Conor
shot by
Ben
Ben.
came back well there,
Good
man.
shot by Ben.
Laurie and Robbie, let me ask you. You know the first fight between their dads. Did
Yeah.
they
It
It
shake
wasn't
hands?
too dissimilar to this.
Did they shake
Yeah.
hands at the end?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they
Oh,
did
they
at the
did.
end.
So you
Yeah,
reckon
they
these
did.
lot will shake hands at the end, yeah?
I reckon
And you know
so.
what? You know what's interesting as well? I'm just looking at it now. They're the same shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
Eubank
same
had,
shorts?
yeah. Eubank had red and white in their
so he's
first
done it
fight,
like that.
and Ben had black, and it's the
Wow.
same with this.
That's why they've done it. That's probably why the cornermen are dressed like that as well, like the chefs.
And it's amazing, right, that the hatred is real. Like, because the hatred between their parents was real.
Yeah.
And this hatred is real. It's
So
not,
you reckon they shake hands at the end though?
I think they will, but I don't think this is a manufactured hatred. I don't think these two
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
like
yeah,
each
yeah.
other, man, at all.
I don't think it can be with Ben, innit?
It's a one-sided hatred.
That
There's
was a
no
close.
hatred from
That was
the
a
other
close
side.
round, you know.
I think I'll give Eubank that round.
Yeah, I'm going to edge Eubank. Edge Eubank. I think Ben starts to need some rounds now.
Oh, Ferran Torres, 2-2 Barcelona.
2-2.
Real Madrid. Oh,
Wow.
man, a little Desmond going on.
There you go. Good game. Extra time.
Shame
I
they
think
put
I
it
might-
on at the
I
same
think
time
that's
as
a-
this Barnstormer.
Ben round for me, you know.
Nah, I think Eubank.
5 minutes to
reckon,
go.
Yeah, that's a Eubanker all day. All day
He's just
week.
doing the slightly better work.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
I think, yeah.
I think if I have got a criticism of Ben is that the head movement is good, and he's obviously very fit and whatever. But I think sometimes when he comes in, he's got his hands down almost by his waist, so he gets caught and his head comes back. So you're thinking to yourself, that's a clean shot he's taken there. You know what I mean? Like there, look, see his hands are down by his waist almost there.
He's going to have to do something big this round, Ben.
I think
Because otherwise he's looking
I think
at
they've
a
told
need
him that,
for a
you know. Look,
stoppage.
I think they've said to him, you need a good round because he's come out smoking this round.
Just needs to land a bit cleaner, though.
Yeah.
He's missing a lot.
And that jab from Eubank is...
And Eubank's doing a great job of winding him up here. Every time he comes in, the clinch, talking in his ear every single
That's a
time.
good point, though.
See, that's good. Good head, but...
Oh, that
Oh!
was a good shot.
Oh, look at them. They both going at it,
And
man.
look straight
Eubank
into the
likes
clinch
to
again.
scrap as well. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
Eubank is letting his hands go as well, bro. This is a great fight. Conor Benn starting to
both
look
got an
tired
engine
now
as well,
for the
innit?
first time.
They both got an engine.
They have. But when you're the smaller man and, you know what I mean, you've been...
Getting leaned on.
Yeah, it's tiring. Good shot by Conor.
Oh,
and
good
again-
shot again by Conor. Is this
Oh.
much better round and again?
Oh,
Loves it.
Oh.
He loves it, bruv. He's just been on the heavy bag the whole camp.
I mean, to be fair, you speak about punches to the back of the head. Looks to be a little bruise on the back of Eubank's head there.
Bro, you don't care where he's punching. Connor's on smoke. Go
Yeah,
on,
look,
Conor.
that's like a red swelling up mark on the back of his head.
Go on, Conor.
Eubank has been talking to him constantly throughout the fight, man.
Yeah.
Nah, Connor's still gonna do it, you know. He's gonna just catch him with one little mean one.
Well, the way I've scored it, if Eubank wins this round, Conor Benn needs a stoppage. Because this would put him 6 rounds ahead of Ben.
It's starting to look that way. I can't see him winning on points.
He's winning
Look,
this round at the moment.
who?
Conor Benn.
No, I don't know about
I'm not
that.
so sure
Eubank's
about
caught
that.
him with a
He's
couple
winning
of good hooks.
Still
here.
a minute left, man. I think it's.
It's Ben's best round in a while, I will say. But
He's starting off
he's
the
looking
round.
punch
He looks
drunk
tired.
now.
He looks tired.
He looks punch drunk, yeah.
But he's still got. Look, that's what I'm saying. He's tired. He's still just on it. Guy's a rocket.
AI judge, I 100% agree with you there, mate.
Oh, good shot by Conor Benn there.
first one.
He sneaked a right hand over the top.
It's hilarious. Ben's only got like.
Oh!
Oh, hang on, he's caught him there.
Little stagger there. Go on, Ben.
Caught Eubank. Oh, he's caught. Oh,
Eddie Hearn's off his seat.
Eubank looks in trouble
Eubank's
here.
on a bit of trouble.
Eubank's
he
in
caught him
trouble.
again and again.
Oh.
Go on, Ben. Hey.
Nah, survive, man.
Go on, Ben.
And then the Eubanks is coming back.
Hey, Ben's
What a
on the-
fight.
Aye, aye, aye.
Caught him again.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, no.
Ben's only got one patient, huh? One
Go on,
patient.
Ben.
13
Forward,
seconds, just
forward.
hold it out
Oh,
to
and
the round,
again,
man.
big shot. Big
clinch him.
shot.
No, wait,
Eubank's
finish him
coming
up.
back.
Finish him
Big
up.
up to
back.
Go on,
Eubanks.
finish
He's
him up.
coming back.
Eubank's
Toe
is
to
coming
toe,
back.
bro.
Go
This
on,
is a good
boys.
fight.
Go on, boys. Hey,
Toe
Ben.
to toe.
Yes. Ay, ay, ay.
Staggered him.
You man
Hey,
still
that's
got a little
Ben's
bit of a
round.
I think that's Ben's round.
Ben's round, man.
That's Ben's
I could
round.
put it
That's
a draw
Ben's
round. A
No,
draw.
no,
It's
no.
too late in the fight to have drawn
Nah,
rounds,
that's
man.
Ben's
You gotta
round,
go.
man.
Yeah, for that, he did have him wobbled. I have to admit.
Did you see
Great
Eddie?
round.
You could see it was a good round because of the way Eddie Hearn jumped out of his seat.
He thought his boy had him.
Yeah.
He had him wobbled there, but
A few times.
Fair
He
play
needed
to
that.
Eubank
But how
for
much
coming
did
back.
that take out of Conor Benn?
hopefully quite a lot.
Oh, look.
Oh, what's going on with
That's
Senior?
concern, man.
Where's he gone?
Sit down, man.
Oh no, he's cut. No,
He's
no,
gonna
don't
tell
come
his
up.
co-
No,
His boy something, innit?
no, this is bad.
Look, bruised up.
Oh, the last thing Eubank needs right now is some waffling in his ear. Man. After just getting rocked at the end of the round, he needs to be composed, man.
Heads were rocking in there as well, man.
Speed's loving it.
Doesn't need to be offered no smarties.
Connor's up early for work. He thinks that there is.
I don't know. His dad's got that coat in his heat. Must be hot there. Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like that winter coat, bro.
Mind you,
But
they
he's got
are
enough
outside.
Ice underneath the jacket.
They are outside.
Yeah, but there'd be lights around.
Oh my gosh.
Connor!
Oh my gosh.
this is
Eubank
not
is
good.
holding on for that.
Oh,
Eubank,
no.
that hurt.
Did his leg stiffen?
Yes,
there?
that hurt.
I think they did, you know.
That hurt. This might be it, boys.
Oh,
This might be it, boys. Come on, Benny. Benny boy. Go on, Benny boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Go on, Ben. Go on, Benny boy. Go on. Go on.
Oh!
Benny Blanco
come on.
from the Bronx.
Go on, Benny boy
This
with the
is-
two ends. Come on.
Clinch him up. Clinch him up.
Benny the Butcher. Come on, boy.
Oh, I was so comfortable
What
a
round
minute
is-
ago, man.
Take him to the
It's round
Butchers. 9-9.
What a fight.
9-9. Call them. Your boy Eubank's going out on a stretcher.
Oh, yeah, but
go on,
Eubanks
go on,
is
go on.
coming back.
Oh, we got
Thanks,
caught.
bro.
Oh, Carl
telling
Frampton
you,
gave that last round to Eubank. Fair
To
play.
Eubank. Is he mad?
Oh, days.
Good shot. Carl Frampton. What's
Eubank
he
is
been
holding
watching? He was the
some
same
big
in the
bangs,
last
you know.
fight.
Yeah.
He had the Arthur out leading and that, innit?
I
Good
can't
shot
lie,
again by Ben.
Eubank is holding some bangs. Fair play to that chin.
Yeah, he's got a good chin.
I think it's kind of getting past that point, though, that Conor Benn can win, unless he drops Eubank.
He's
I
got
think-
to, man.
I think-
No.
I think
this
he's
is-
going to drop him. Man.
If he's got these past 2 rounds, he's only within a couple of rounds now.
I think he's going to drop him, man.
Yes.
And he's looking like
The
he
only
might
way-
drop him. I was talking how you were.
You,
at
say,
the
you,
beginning
you
of the
say he's
last round,
tired,
but-
right? But he's still fighting with a lot of speed and energy, innit?
Mate, they're
Yeah.
both
And again,
on
look.
smoke.
Yeah, 'he's got a second win, Conor Benn.
Both of these
past 2
guys.
rounds.
But so is Eubank.
No, we need it.
Eubank's
Right,
there.
October,
It's a
sign the
flurry
contract.
Good flurry
Eubank
by
cut.
Eubank,
Is
man.
Eubank cut?
Yeah, he is.
I can't lie, we
Cut
need
on
to
the
see
eye.
this number 2.
He's blinking as
He is.
well.
He's cut on the eye, man.
Oh,
Look, see, he's
no,
wiping it out.
no,
That could be
no.
heads in
That will give Conor Benn some
That could be clash of heads.
Trust me, when you're in the ring, I've been there, and you cut your opponent, that gives you a little bit of lift.
No,
to
Look
see.
at that
do
cut.
not
Especially
stop.
when he's wiping it like that.
Oh, with this ref, he's going to stop the fight.
That blood is running in his eye.
Oh, good shot again by Ben. Oh, and again.
my-
Go on him
oh,
again.
he's gone.
Oh, no,
Stagger
no,
him.
no, Go on.
Who
Hey,
got
Eubank's
staggered?
gone. Eubank's gone.
Now Eubank's on him, man. What are you
Eubank
watching?
is gone.
Eubank's pinned him back. Come on, son.
If Conor Benn can just get 1-2 more little cleanies, go on, Mr.
This is a
Conor.
great fight, man.
Great. Turkey had a shake.
They're taking
Rocking all over the gaff.
And these rounds are difficult to score, man, because
Yeah. I'm giving this round to Ben so far. Cleaner work.
Boy,
Nah, come on, Eubank. This is it.
has to be Ben's round.
End the round
Staggered him a
nicely.
couple
I
times.
don't know, man.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
He has.
plus
No,
Eubank's
I'm
looking
not,
tired.
I'm not denying the
Eubank looks
staggering.
tired to me, you know. Look,
But
Look.
Eubank's
Yeah.
come strong in this last 30 seconds.
I don't know, bro. He looks.
I'll
He's
tell you
holding
what,
some-
Ben's
He's got
big
that tired
dominance.
look in his. No,
Good,
that's Ben's round,
Come
man.
on.
That's Ben's
Ben, Big
round.
Ben.
Go on, Benny Bank.
Benny Blanco.
Come on.
So I have now got it 86-85. One round.
Wait, how do you have it 86?
I got-
Did you put a draw round in there?
No.
See, I got it 5-4.
Yeah,
Ben.
so have I. I've got it 5-4 Eubank.
Oh, no, I have 5
Ben.
for Eubank as well. Yeah, I've got
I got 5-4 Ben.
I don't know what Carl
Because I
Frampton's
gave Ben the first round.
Look at that. Look.
Look at that, man. Had him staggered.
Yay.
Then he cut him. Was it a head clash or
I
what?
reckon it's probably a head clash.
This was looking like such a comfortable
But
Eubank
with
win
that-
a couple
but
rounds
with that-
ago, man.
What I would say though, with that blood dripping in his eye, that's
Yeah, that's
dangerous.
huge.
for him.
Yeah.
Especially with Conor Benn throwing them sort of wide hooks.
Like you said, it is hard to score. When you see the replay, Ben. Great shot that was. He walked straight into that, man.
His legs look gone there as well.
He's resilient, isn't he?
See, I'm scared with the cut with this ref, man. I
Who
feel
looks
like
the
ref
fresher?
can stop
As
it.
they got off the stool, who looked the fresher?
Ben.
Conor, the younger man. Oh, Conor is.
He don't stop, innit? He's ferocious.
Look at that. This is a great
Nah,
fight,
look at
man.
The
this.
whole
Connor's-
camp,
Eubank.
you tell you he was on the head.
Look at Eubank.
Oh,
Come
Eubank's
on,
coming
son.
strong now.
Come on, son.
Eubank is a warrior as well.
Bro,
He
they're
always
both
has.
just
been.
on smoke. They've done their dads proud today.
Yeah,
man.
oh,
they have, they have,
absolutely,
they have,
man.
man.
This-
You know what I'm saying?
They are.
Oh, Conor.
I know my son. You know your son, bro. It's true.
Damn. There's some energy in this, man.
Spot on.
And neither man
know what,
wants to lose this now. No man is losing this.
Big him up. Still, Uncle Nige.
Could we get a draw in this
in the
fight?
building.
Oh,
I feel like when Eubank's tired, he looks like he's gone.
Yeah.
He's not gone, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, you're right.
oh, that was a good shot. Did you see that? The counter over the top.
I see him look up at the clock. That's not
Yeah,
a
he
good sign,
did.
you know. You
Yeah,
feel
he
that,
did.
innit?
Yeah, I saw. And oh, body shot.
Oh,
Good
my,
shot.
Is that how long left?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. He's coming back with a couple.
Oh,
Oh, no, come on,
Connor's
son.
got him.
Clinch him, man.
Connor's
Clinch
got
him.
him. He had him there, you know. Look at
man,
his
let's
legs.
go, boys,
Look
let's
at
go.
Eubank's legs.
Just go.
Nah, look at this. He's coming back here. Connor's what?
No, but James, his legs stiffened up.
No,
Look,
they
he's
did.
holding now.
They did. That's what I'm telling him. Hold on. Get through this.
His legs look stiff. This
Ref
is
is
where that
filled with
weight.
blood.
This is where the weight cut might have a disadvantage. He looks tired,
Or just
bro.
the fact that Connor's mad fit.
And
Do
the
you think- do you
bare
think-
body
do you
shot
think
again.
Body shot.
I
Good
think
body
Robbie was
shot.
saying that earlier. He should have gone to the body more. He's doing it now.
You think when you train in the sun,
And again.
you come back here
Oh.
and makes you more
Good
fit?
body shot again. Yes.
Oh!
But he's still standing, man. He's still standing.
Eubank
Come on,
has a
son.
chin.
This is as good
I
as their
told you
dad's
he's got
fight,
a
man.
chin.
Bro,
This is as good as their dad's fight, bro.
my gosh, he's got a chin. He's hitting with a kitchen sink and everything else.
This is
in
Connor's
between.
territory now, man.
Go on. Go on, Connor.
Conor-
Go on, Connor. Hey, he looks slick. Look at
But look at
look
Eubank
at
come
this.
back.
Come on, Eubank. Look at this. Now the combinations are coming.
Little flurries.
Now the combinations coming in. One big uppercut.
Jeez.
Ay,
This
ay,
is-
ay. This is a fight and a half, mate.
This is incredible what I'm watching here.
Fight of the year, innit?
So far, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, gosh. Conor Benn proved his worth tonight still.
Oh!
He's gone
Ay, ay, ay.
Eubank just looks like, I got to stop reacting because Eubank just looks like he's getting knocked out every...
But
Ah,
every
but
time
look at that,
you
shoves him back.
That's
Here's
good,
the
that's
combinations. Come on.
He's on the flurry thing. Well done.
Jeez.
Fair play.
Wow.
Oh, he might have
give
just
that
nicked
to-
the round at
Ben,
the end. there.
Ben, man. Get out of here.
Look at the back of his head, bro.
You're joking.
Ben's
Ben's
round.
That's
Ben.
Ben's
Yeah, that
round,
is
bro.
Ben round.
Ben's
That is
round
Ben
all day long.
Ben's
man.
round, and Ben's like he's got more stamina. Like he's
Yeah,
got, he looks more
And he's
like
still carrying the big bang.
yeah. He's still got the pace. He's still.
No, he
If
does.
anything, you're right. It looks. Eubank's looking a lot more
Yeah,
weary.
he is. And plus, Conor Benn's having those moments where he looks. He's the one that look at that. The legs stiffened again and again. Look at the leg.
He went the front punch. You went
You
there.
said he won that round.
No, I was joking. I was
Yeah,
joking.
no,
Of course, he
no,
didn't win the round, but
You must be Cole Frampton.
Look at his dad, man. His dad's
Yo, I
happy.
can't lie. This fight
I've got it level.
crazy.
I've got it
got
level
Ben winning
going
this
into the
one.
last two.
Ben 6-4.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've got it level. 5-5.
You couldn't argue
Yeah,
with
I've
me,
got it
level,
level.
but I got it 6-4. Because
yeah,
I
you
gave
gave
the first, round.
round. Yeah,
And I think Conor Benn looks fresher.
he does.
Aye.
They're both
Doesn't it?
tired.
He's-
They're
he
both.
seems to have more stamina, like more energy.
It's that younger. It's the younger man thing, isn't
Yeah.
it? Where you just got that little bit more zip. Oh, look at that!
Boy.
None of them. None of them are
Quarter.
giving it up, though, man.
No.
Fair play to you,
That's what
back.
I'm
He's
saying.
not.
They're just countering
Oh,
everything.
this is good by Eubank, though.
He looks tired as
He does,
anything,
yeah.
bro. He
You can
looks
see he's
tired.
dredging it out from the soul.
This is all just
Good body shots.
This is just willpower.
I reckon
innit?
if Conor Benn had gone to the body quicker, he might
yeah.
have been in a better position in this fight. I think, Robbie, you made a good call when you said he
much
should have
head
been
on
doing
it.
more body work.
He's getting joy of it now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Couple of 5-5s, 6-4 from Malaki.
I reckon this could be a draw. Oh, good shot by Eubank. Conor Benn comes straight back. He's the one coming forward now
It's
as
a good
well.
call, you know. You can see it being
Oh,
a
this
draw
is
in
good
it.
by Eubank. Good
You can
couple
see a
of good
draw in
jabs.
it.
I could see a draw.
Yeah,
I could see a draw.
Line up the second one nicely.
15 mil each.
Literally. Pay them, man. They
I don't
earned
think
it
they-
tonight.
If the fight was to,
Go on,
this is
Eubank.
good by Eubank, but then back comes Ben. I don't even. Oh,
that's what
naughty
you can't
there
do
by
that.
Eubank.
He can't afford a points deduction
can't,
now here
yeah.
either.
That would be silly if
Be
he
a
did
brave
that.
man to take a point off him now.
Do this, ref, he probably would.
Who's winning this round, guys?
It's hard to say, man.
Ben, because I'm biased.
It's hard to
This
say.
is so close, this round.
Yes, it's
I
give and
think
take, man.
I'm
Wow.
edging the Eubank, you know. He's
a
been
little
a
bit,
little
AI
bit cleaner.
a little bit more in it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
done a bit more in this round.
AI Judge has
It's
Eubank
close.
4 rounds ahead.
Who?
AI
AI
Judge
judge.
has
Oh, this is good by Eubanks.
Eubank 4 rounds ahead.
Eubanks on top in this round, man.
Eubank's got some engine.
AI
here.
judge, I eat it.
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna lean on him. He's having a lean
is-
on him. I'm just gonna lean on him.
Eubank is having a good round,
Yeah,
but
he
then
is.
He's using his weight now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eubank is
Yeah,
dredging it up.
this is
man.
beautiful. That's it, mate.
He's tired, man. This is like, you know, when you're dead and your trainer's making you carry on punching the pads and you're absolutely
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
that type of
But it's working for him. Oh, he's
looking up at
looking
the
up for
clock.
the clock again.
championship round.
Because he put so much in. He needed that, you know, because at the end of the last round, he looked finished. Oh, good shot by Conor.
He does.
Oh, gee.
Couple of big shots here.
Look at
Look at
Eubank.
that
Look at
clock.
the
Looking up
clock.
again.
Is that how long have
Look
I
at his
got?
face. Looks busted up as
Busted
well, man.
up, man.
Oh, good by
good
Eubank.
shots, sir.
And a good comeback and good.
They're trading
Missing a lot, though.
combinations.
Yeah. Savage fight, man.
Oh, good
go
shot
on,
by
boys,
Ben.
Man. Go on, boys.
And
What
Eubank's
a
back
fight.
at him.
What a fight, guys. What a fight.
That was a close one. Who are you giving that to?
I've got
I've
Eubank.
got
for
to give
that.
that Eubank, I think, man.
Eubank
The-
6'5".
The cleaner work, Eubank.
I'd have to agree.
1 to go.
1 to go. Suj with the $5 super chat. Big up, gents. Only thing worthwhile in the stadium so far this year has been a boxing match. Be more interesting than the football team. Shout out to
that's
yourself.
true.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
That's true. Although both defences are like Tottenham. You know, they're for wide open.
Yeah, that was definitely Eubank's round.
Yeah, no, Eubank's round that, definitely. I've got it 5-6
To who?
to Ben.
To Ben.
And much like Tottenham, there's no title on the line tonight. So,
I've got it 6-5 to Eubank.
yeah. So, how'd you have it, Jiggs?
One sec. I've got it. The first.
Here we go.
Last
Last round.
1, 2.
And there's Eubank.
I
Oh,
got 5-5. First one I couldn't decide. So the first one's give or
right.
take. It's the first in this.
I reckon this fight could be a draw, you know. And I've
It all depends on this round.
Need a big
it
round here
does.
for Eubank, I need.
They're going for it.
Oh, look at Eubank.
Come on, yes, this is
Eubank
it.
is opening up in this.
Oh! He's pushing through the ropes.
Great flurry
Yeah,
by
who cares,
Eubank.
mate? Pushing through the ropes at this point,
You
bro.
can
This
see
is
that
a
Eubank-
Yeah,
fight.
throw him over the ropes, mate.
Eubank said he would retire if he lost, and that's how he's
Yes.
fighting, like a man that thinks that
They're
everything's on
both
the line.
fighting like that.
Oh,
Good shot, though. Good shot
Yes,
by Ben.
come on,
Good
Eubank.
comeback by Eubank.
This is it. This is what he was saving his energy for.
that strength.
Yes.
It's that
This is Eubank
Yes.
so far.
This is
Eubank
it.
so
He's
far.
cleaning him out.
weight
Come on.
in it, that weight.
Yeah,
Lean on him,
he's
man.
leaning on
Yeah,
him.
yeah. That little bit of extra
Now Conor
nous.
Benn's feeling it. Now this is the aggression and spite from Eubank. That's what I wanted to see.
Wow. You know what? The gas tank for both of them is absolutely crazy.
Crazy, isn't it?
Phenomenal.
Crazy. Fitness levels are beyond.
Insane.
I have to say, no part of
He's
this
tired,
fight
he's
has let me
tired.
down yet. The build-up.
Eubank knows
fight.
all the little
Yeah, he knows all the.
tactics.
Yeah, he does. That's the experience.
Go on.
Flurry.
You know what? Conor Benn needs to straighten some of them shots. There's too many hooks in there.
Yeah. Oh my days. Eubank don't stop.
Oh, this is
There
Eubank's
we
round
go
so
on,
far.
Oh, Eubank's
Go
on
on, finish
top.
him off.
Oh, big shot by Eubank. Go on. Big
Finish
shot
him.
by Eubank.
Finish him.
He's hanging on.
Oh.
He's
Come
hanging
on,
on
this is
there.
it. This
Bit
is
tie
it.
him
Come
up.
on. Finish him up.
Oh, Ben's got a chin as well. This
Yeah.
fight is
Yeah.
mental.
Come on, Eubank. Finish him off. He's wobbling.
Nah, stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Nah, Ben,
Oh,
don't
is he
go.
going to stop him?
Oh, Eubank's on top here.
As you said with the last fight, you just want to see a knockout. Am I right, Jigs?
No,
He's got to hold on here.
you're
Ben.
wrong.
Oh,
I don't want to see
good
no
shot there by
knockout.
Ben.
Come
though.
on. Come
Good
on,
shot by
Eubank.
Ben.
Finish him off.
Good
Ref.
couple of shots by Ben.
What's going on there, mate? Did he
Nah,
just
Ben
slap
hit
his
him with a
arse?
couple of good
He
shots,
just
look.
slapped him in the arse.
Oh, big shot by Ben. Big shot by Ben.
This fight is
Ay, ay, ay.
insane.
Come on, finish him off, Eubank, man.
None of them can.
For fight.
Yes.
Ben
Boy,
caught
none of them can
Eubank
drop.
got him with a big one. No one wants to go down, man.
Ay,
could
ay,
drop.
ay.
These are shots that other fighters would have gone down. Look at
Oh,
them.
he's falling asleep on him, man.
Nah, these lot have made their dads proud today,
Wow,
man.
what a fight.
Eubank nearly knocked
Holy
himself out.
damn.
What a fight,
Come
man.
on, Eubank.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, good
oh,
body
good
shot.
It's good. They're both going to be standing at the end. I think they deserve to see both of
Yeah.
them standing.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't want to see no one get stopped now. Oh!
Honestly,
Yes.
Eubank gets stopped.
Come on, end this big.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh,
That's
that's
it.
a Eubank round for me.
Wow.
Fight of the year by far.
That
Might be fight of the
insane.
decade. I can't remember seeing a better fight than
Great
that.
fight. Great fight.
Wow.
Great fight.
Nah, mate.
I think the last round for me carries it for Eubank.
Wow. I can't decide. I think the draw, you know. I think Laurie called it.
No, I've got it Eubank. 1-1-5,
if that- if
1-1-3.
that's-
I've got Eubank by one round.
If that's a draw, I think that's a bit of a
Would've got
disgrace,
one,
to be
two.
fair. Nah, I'm not even saying. I think Eubank cleaned the last.
No, actually,
two.
I got it as a draw.
See?
I got it as a draw.
See?
But I think going off of that last round, if Eubank gets it, you wouldn't be shocked.
Wow. They earned their money
It was.
tonight.
It's by a couple of rounds.
Shout out to us. Has going to have to shout out to us the
Yeah.
actual scorecard.
Why is he talking to? What's going on?
Ben's embracing Eubank.
So
Did he say thank you or f you? What did he
No,
say?
thank you for coming, I think.
He done himself proud, man. He done himself proud, like Ben. I didn't think he'd fight as well as that.
No, that was
know?
a phenomenal performance from him.
Wow.
And both
got
of them,
such heart, man.
both of them respect you, yeah, because both of them, they lived up to the hype of the fight. I didn't think it would, I'll be honest with you. But they lived up to the hype, man. If
I'm
that's
still speechless from that, man.
When people are talking about a second fight, I'm on it, man.
I'm
in.
speechless, man.
But you know what it
That's
is?
brilliant.
It looked like it was an easy Eubank fight. Then Conor Benn for a few rounds is putting
Jamie
on.
Oliver,
Gordon
get out of
Ramsay.
here,
Yeah, that's
mate.
Gordon
Gordon
Ramsay.
Ramsay.
not
Gordon
Jamie.
Ramsay, same thing.
Wow, that is a violation.
I saw Gordon Ramsay yesterday down the West End.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Was he driving that bad boy car that you bought?
No, he's walking.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
got a load of bad boy cars, hasn't he?
Walk into the bad boy car.
Alright, here we go.
Notice how they haven't shake hands or nothing.
No.
Yeah, they just embraced the dad's embraced, didn't it? Not.
Did they not shake hands?
No, not yet.
Wow.
Actually, you have to give us your scores, man.
Right, I've got it 115, 113. What did you have it? Who did you have winning?
115, 113 as well.
What we got?
Eubank.
Draw, man.
I got a
Eubank
draw.
by 2.
I'm going draw. I was 5-5 last round. I'm giving it a draw just for the sake of a draw.
Oh,
tight.
but Ben's not happy. That's 1 round to Eubank.
Has, what's that?
Yes!
Eubank's
Unanimous
won it.
decision.
Eubank's won it.
Beautiful. Look at that
Yeah,
emotion.
unanimous decision. Eubank has won it. I think
Yes.
you
Fair.
can't argue with it,
Fair.
but
Come on, my son. Deserved as well. But the amount of pressure on him, if he lost this fight, is huge. I said I don't want to disrespect Conor Benn though. The heart and put everything he put into that.
I feel sorry for Ben because I feel like he would have took a loss worse.
No,
Eubank?
I think for Eubank it's worse, man. If Eubank lost this, he's
No, I
arguably
think,
destroyed
like,
his father's legacy, and he's gonna
I
retire.
think that Ben would take it worse. Like, look at him, he looks broken.
He does look gutted, but he's the younger fighter. If they have a rematch, there's more chance of
you
him
said there's a
turning it around
rematch
than there
clause,
is
and I think
Eubank.
I want to see the rematch. I want to see that rematch, man. That was a great fight.
And look, man, everything he's gone through, man, he deserves this. And he deserves to be embraced by the fans for once.
And
The
if
fact
you-
he's been booed his
That
entire
cut's quite
career,
big.
finally it's turned around. I'm happy he's got his moment, man.
But he can be proud, man. This is the first time Ben has been in this big time like this, and to put a performance like that.
Yeah, I'll put it
You
this way.
know-
Ben's stock has not fallen one drop from
I
this
mean,
fight,
that's
don't
his
think.
first big fight. You know, so wow. The performance was brilliant, but he's gutted. You can see.
Oh
it,
man, he's
hurt.
a hurt man. I feel bad for him.
He's looking at Turkey. I'll shake. He don't want to. He's vexed, man. He don't want to.
I can't lie, you're a lot richer than you were yesterday, man. You're good.
Yeah, but he,
Go buy a Lambo or something.
It's not about money for him, man. It's
Go buy a Lambo or something, man. Yeah, that
haven't
legacy,
embraced or
innit?
anything, have they? They haven't.
No.
I don't think they will. Well, they might do.
No.
But not right now.
I don't think Conor Benn's going to want to embrace him.
I think Conor would. I think Eubank is the one that is.
116. I think one judge gave it 116 to 112.
What?
Haas, do you have the
112?
exact scores they gave?
I get it. To 112. By the way, still
115,
2-2 in that
113
game.
Eubank. What
What,
did you
extra
guys
time?
think in the chat, by the way? How did the chat have it? Were you happy with the scores?
Right, it was all three judges scored it 116 to 112.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Fair.
a bit of a shock, that is. I thought it was a
Well, I had it 115, 113. I think Eubank definitely won the last 2 rounds. Definitely.
100%.
And I think that's what. I think going into the last 2 rounds, I think I had it pretty much even. But the last 2 rounds, Eubank, to be fair to him, he pulled it out. He's a warrior, man. And he showed that. They're both warriors, but Eubank is, has got the edge.
I mean, as you said there, that last round was the decider for me. You said if he loses this fight, he retires, and he did really come out in that last couple
last
of
round.
rounds.
He put it on him, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think just that experience, just that little
And
know-how, the IQ.
The little clinches here and there, the little dirty
I don't
tactics
think-
winding him up in his ear the whole time.
You can't doubt any of their heart. Their heart was
Oh, no.
on their sleeves tonight, boy.
That's right. Do you not think this is risen Conor Benn's stock?
100%.
Big time, especially after
100%.
the whole drug cheats thing, all of that. I think this is kind of
Yeah.
wiped that away. People aren't going to be talking about that when it comes to Conor Benn anymore.
Expectation. Both
And I
of them.
think it'll build a bigger hype for the second fight as
Yeah.
well. Everyone will go to that.
Yeah, everyone's
Because
gonna
the
be on
way
that.
the way Conor Benn's team will be looking at it, say, look, another 6 months we get even better, even stronger, more experienced.
Been in there already with
Yeah.
him.
But with the rematch, I think this had to happen. Because, as you said, there's no losers in this fight. But if it had gone this way and Conor Benn had edged the fight, there is a loser. Eubank Jr. is not going to be looked on the same way as Conor Benn. Because he is the favourite and should have won. And I think for the rematch, you can build a better story of Conor Benn. You can see the devastation in his eyes here. And how he's going
They
to
should
put
have done
all of
that
that
in the
into his
locker room
training
though,
camp for
man.
the next one.
But let me just say, right, this fight went beyond expectations for me. This fight was better than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of hype around it. It lived up to the hype and beyond. Great fight. Both fighters brilliant. It really was a fantastic fight. Really. But this one deserves a rematch for sure.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. Brilliant fight, man. Brilliant fight. Shout out to both guys. I think the right man won. I had Eubank 2 rounds up. I know a lot of the rounds, you could class them as swing rounds. You know what I mean? Where it's subjective, innit? It's what you look for. I do think Eubank throughout was the better boxer, but Conor Benn was applying a lot of pressure. I think he hurt Eubank more than Eubank hurt him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, just that last round where.
But the last round, Eubank did put it on him, and he did look at one stage whether he might start to get on top of Conor. But to be fair, Conor Benn came back, and he landed a couple of good shots himself, and that was like the story of the fight, innit?
Yeah, probably the result was probably right, man. But 116 to 112 just seems a bit. It wasn't as far as that. It was a close. We were looking at it. We were saying it's close.
It was close.
How they have it so.
And if you look at the two fighters, Chris Eubank is far more banged up than Conor. Not just the cut, he was puffy over both eyes, cheekbone looked bruised up.
Conor was just swinging.
Yeah, but
that's
Conor, he's, you know what I mean, there were a lot of things he did well, but there was a lot of times where when he rushed his work a little bit, if he'd have slowed down just that little fraction, innit?
Yeah, I mean that's
the
the thing.
experience. That's
Yeah,
the
exactly,
IQ.
exactly.
That's the
Yeah.
Conor won less rounds, but the rounds he won were in more emphatic fashion.
Yeah.
He was landing a lot more damaging shots in those rounds. They were a lot wider than some of the Eubank ones, whereas Eubank's experience was just allowing him to pick off some of those counterpunch shots and just accumulate shots over a round. And
I thought Eubank used his
cruise
size
through.
well towards the end of the fight,
Yeah.
where there were a lot of times when he had Conor Benn against the ropes and he wouldn't let him go. We saw Anthony Yarde do that as well to Lyndon. You know, when you keep somebody there and use your strength to keep them there. But it was a great fight. Like Robbie said, man, this was better than I thought it would be.
I feel like with the weight as well, Conor just couldn't get him out of there because there's a few times he caught him clean and he couldn't just get him out of there because he's not big enough, I don't think.
Well, that's 3 fights we've seen it now without a stoppage from him. After the alleged drugs cheats and, of course, moving up in weight, the combination of the two. So is it the drugs or is it the weight that's stopping him from getting these guys out of there?
No, but I think that I'm not sure if we can really say that because
Well, no,
he's
it's
fighting a much
it's one
bigger
of the
man.
two. That's what I said. Is it the jump up in weight because he's fought 2 fights
No,
at
but
154 and he didn't knock them out, and now he's fighting a guy at 160? So
You know what it is, yeah,
his
you can't
weight
even- you
not
can't even-
To be
how
honest, I
not
don't really want to
transferring
go
through the
down
weights?
that
Yeah,
road.
you can't really speak
Yeah, I
about
don't
drugs.
wanna
When
go
that
down
guy,
that road.
No, that's what I'm saying.
when
Is
he's
it
when
that,
he's
or
gone
is it just the
innocent,
weight?
you just push that aside, innit?
No, but I'm saying if that's not the case,
Then weight, it's definitely
then
weight.
where does he go
Weight.
from here? Because we've seen a lot of fighters when they step up and jump up huge weights, they're never really
But
the
he's-
same
this
when
ain't
they
his weight.
try and
He's not-
Yeah,
he's
but
not-
I'm
No,
saying,
but
but
you know
we've
what?
seen
I'm
fighters
gonna
in the past-
shut that down.
No. I'm saying we've
Because
seen
you
fighters
didn't
that have
say
jumped
that
up in
about
weight.
Tyson Fury. You didn't say that about
No,
Canelo.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying
I know,
when you
but
see
you-
fighters that have gone up 3-4 weight divisions, when they try and come back down, they're never the same fighter. You
No,
saw
but-
it with even Roy Jones. Once you make that jump up, it's very hard to make that jump back down to a weight
To be
you
honest,
were
I
previously
don't really
at.
wanna
So
get
where
into
does
that
Conor
discussion
Benn?
now
Where does
about
Conor Benn
drugs.
go from there? No, I'm not talking about drugs. I'm saying he's made a jump up in weight to fight this, to fight Eubank, right? How does he drop back down to 145, 150 pounds?
he'll be
after
alright,
this?
man.
Yeah, he'd be.
Well, but he's going to lose something dropping back down after putting this weight
No,
on. We've
because
seen it with so
he
many
gave up
fighters
a
in the
lot of weight
past.
for this fight.
He did, but he's also put on 10, 11 more pounds than what he would
Yeah, but
potentially
he's still in the
comfortably
prime
be
of his
fighting at.
life. I don't think that would be a
I think
problem.
he'll be alright.
But does he drop back down? Or does he stay
I think he
somewhere
will
in the
drop
middle?
back
Does
down.
he
No, I
stay
think he
somewhere
drops.
150?
I think he will drop back down. I think he will.
I think that's a
drop back down.
dangerous game. We've seen a lot of fighters that.
No, but
have
that's
tried
when
it.
they get older in their careers. You're talking about when they're in their
doesn't
mid
matter,
30s.
mate.
It does matter. When
We've
they-
seen it. Even McGregor, when he was younger, he did it. Chris Eubank Senior himself said it.
That's when they get older. in their
Eubank Senior only
mid-30s.
retired when he was 32.
Yeah, but that was after so many fights, and he was in his 30s. Conor Benn's only 28.
It's only 4 years younger than when Eubank Senior retired.
No, it's a big age between
It's a big-
30 and
it's a big
32
difference.
with your
I
body,
don't know,
man.
man. As I said, it's interesting to see like where he goes because
Yeah.
we've seen.
I hear
3
what you're
fights
saying,
where
but
he
it
hasn't
normally
knocked
applies
people
to
out.
fighters when they're in the latter part of their careers, and they've had a lot of fights, and they've been, struggling to make weight, and then they go up and come down. That's when they get found out. It happened to Eubank when he fought Liam Smith. Again, he's in his early to mid-30s when that happened. But anyway, I don't want to dwell on that because I want to give Conor Benn his props, man. I think he performed better than most people thought he would. You know, he really did. He took some massive blows from Chris Eubank. Never really looked like, apart from the last round, he looked in trouble for a brief moment there. But prior to that, he took the shots well and he always came back. And he gave as good as he got for a lot of the rounds. I think what got Eubank through was the experience and the size and stuff like that. I guess you could argue that Eubank is the more skilled fighter. Some of the shots, like the uppercuts and that he threw. But something that Robbie said, I think is true as well. I think if Conor had invested more to the body, I think he might have done even better. Because he hurt Eubank to the body a few times.
He was headhunting a lot.
Yeah, and he was headhunting, missing. You put that energy into body work, you get the rewards of that later on in the fight.
Especially with
Great
a bigger
fight.
guy.
But I, as I said, I just don't think Conor Benn's punch power translates to these heavier weights. And I think he will be in a serious problem if he carries on fighting at these weights, because we've seen 3 fights now where he's failed to stop people and he's landed big shots. He landed big shots against Eubank early on in the fight, and they were not enough to put him away. And those were some proper clean connections he landed on Eubank there with bad intentions, and he wasn't able to put him away. And this is a weight-drained Eubank who, as you said, has recently been dropped by Liam Smith. I know he does have a phenomenal chin and has done throughout his entire career, but I think there are questions you have to ask about Conor Benn in terms of his punch power now, because that's his game plan. He's not going to be a tactical on the back foot fighter. He knows one way of fighting.
Chris Eubank Jr. has always had a very sturdy chin, so I don't think you can...
But what about the 2 fights prior? This is the 3rd fight now we've seen him. This isn't the first fight that he hasn't knocked a man out. This is the 3rd fight.
But he did hurt Eubank on more than one occasion. So, but anyway, I mean, listen, I hear what you're saying, but I think really, I just want to say what a great fight that was.
Brilliant fight. Brilliant fight.
Best fight I've seen. I can't think of one that was better than that in a long time.
Lived up to that.
In terms of straight entertainment, not even the actual like boxing on show, just the straight.
Yeah, it wasn't like
entertainment,
Bivol
just slugfest,
Baturbia
you know what I'm
for
saying?
technical skills
Well,
and
no
stuff like that.
technicality in that. It was
But for drama, intensity, action. And it did have its skills level as well. I mean,
was like an old
for
school
me,
fight.
that is probably the best fight I've seen this year.
old school fight, innit?
Yeah.
That was the most exciting fight I've seen since Chris Billum Smith versus Lawrence Okoli.
So, yeah, man, I mean, that was an amazing fight. Shout out to both guys, man. I really do mean that, because they can both be proud of themselves after tonight. That was legendary.
And that was that. The reason why that's going to be such a big fight to look back on is that is a massive fight that not even just boxing purists can understand. Anyone can understand that, because you're seeing someone go through adversity, they're hurt, they're cut up, then all of a sudden they're on top, then all of a sudden Ben's on top. It's something that everyone can watch and understand the story of what's going on.
And that's just made the stocks on the second fight go up.
Oh, you're big time. Yeah, big time.
Right. Yeah, I guess we've got to wrap up.
That is it. What are your overall thoughts, Jigs? Where do you think Conor Benn and Eubank go respectively from here?
I think they do a round 2, man. Go for a rematch, get your money, let the fans enjoy that. That was a great fight. That's one of the best fights I've seen in a very long time, in terms of entertainment. And yeah, I think they should be rewarded with a rematch. I think that's what everyone wants to see, man. They fought their hearts out and they done themselves proud, done their families proud. And I don't think there's a loser in that fight. Even though Conor Benn lost, I feel like he won a lot of the people today still. So
yeah,
big up.
What about you, Robbie?
Definite rematch. You know what I mean? I was saying earlier on that a lot of times you get these rematch for rematch sake. You know, a lot of fights you see where, you know, you're looking at it and you think, what's the point of a rematch? I know he's going to win the next one. That person's going to win it even easier. I don't think that's the case in this one. I think in a rematch, Ben might be a little bit more calmer. He's now been on that big stage. Because remember, he's never fought on a stage like this ever. So that's going to be a very interesting... And he hurt, you know. He hurt Eubanks. Ben hurt Eubanks many, many times in that fight. And I think... I can't wait for the rematch. I would love to see that rematch. I want to be there, actually. So, no, that was a good fight, man. That was a good, like you said, entertaining. The fight before it was a nice entertaining fight as well with Yarde and you know, which again, that was a trilogy, and I was thinking, nah, that's going to be, and that was a great fight as well. So it's been a good night, man. It's been some good fights.
I agree.
And also hearing North London Forever playing at the Emirates, right? I enjoyed that as well. So,
At the Tottenham Hotspur
at the
Stadium.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, no, that, brilliant fight, and I want to see the next one.
100%. Yeah.
What about you, Laurie?
I think Robbie kind of said it all there, man, and Jigs as well. Brilliant fight. I know I'm speaking in the immediate aftermath, so there's always a bit of recency bias, but I can't think of a better fight all year so far. To me, that's fight of the year.
It's not as entertaining as that.
Yeah, that's to me, that's fight of the year.
Yeah.
And I want to see it again. And I
100%.
think Conor Benn, even though I agree with Jigs, even though he lost, he didn't lose because he put up such a fantastic effort that I think if they make the adjustments for the second fight, which will definitely happen now, I think he can win it. I think we've seen that he has the potential to win a rematch. So yeah, bring it on, man. Great fight.
And hey, it's the first prediction that you've actually called correctly because it's the only prediction you've actually made. So congratulations on that one, mate. But as you said, I actually do agree with both of you that's why I said Eubank had to win this for the sake of the rematch, because I think there's more you can say. Conor Benn, the younger person, hadn't experienced that quality of a boxer before, hadn't experienced that big of a stage before, made a couple of mistakes, came out a little bit too rash, should have timed himself, paced himself better. So I think there's more for Conor Benn, especially being the younger person, to learn from this when they do fight again. Eubank Jr. is going to be even older after weathering the punishment he's fought in this fight. So there's definitely big things to happen there. I would have concerns aside from this, because I don't think that Conor Benn has no chance of winning the rematch. Even if he does win the rematch, I have concerns as to where the rest of his career goes, because I don't think that power is translating at this weight. And I think dropping down, especially after a year at this weight, could be very detrimental to him. So I have question marks over the long term, but I do believe they should fight again. I'm so excited for it. I think Eubank wins the rematch and then goes and fights Saul Canelo Alvarez to finish his career off at the top. But thank you guys so much for coming along. Been an absolute pleasure. Still got over 1,000 of you guys in here. You guys have been incredible today.
Canelo.
Yeah. Saul Canelo.
First of all, he says 6. He leads
Top 6.
And then now Eubanks are going to beat Canelo.
You also said earlier that Leeds would finish in the top 6.
Wait, did you
that's
say
what I'm saying.
Eubanks going to fight him or beat him?
Beat him. Fight him.
I don't know what you're on today, man. As I said, the Leeds thing.
Listen, hang on. The guy who's just about to fight Canelo, apparently,
Big up Curtis.
£2 super chat from Curtis Shaw.
What's he saying?
Just said Rastafari.
Big up Curtis, man. I know he loves his boxing.
Listen, you say that, but the guy who's about to fight Canelo got apparently slapped up in sparring by the guy that Chris Eubank just beat.
Yeah, but
so listen.
The guy's about to fight.
I'm just putting it out there.
He's about to get punched up by Canelo.
I'm just putting it out there. But as I said, thank you guys so much. You guys have been unreal today in the chat. Your support, your super chats, your comments, everything. Smash the like button before we do end if you can, just to show a little bit more support. But as I said, you guys have been phenomenal. Wherever you guys have been watching from, this has been DR Sports. It's been Chris Eubank versus Conor Benn. And I'm sure we're all going to be here for the second one in about 6 months' time. But for now, we'll catch you later.